With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, this surely turned into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge toward, because his code can't be ignored, just how much GSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if actually fun as child can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday the 28th of June 2024, the penultimate game of DSP Bingo, because Sunday will be the end of June and yeah, that'll be my final bingo of the month. But before then we have a little, we have a Friday bingo to get through of course, which means a couple of things. First of all, after bingo, regardless if we win or lose, we'll have some marbles and to try and add some money to that bingo prize fund. And also today we have a special guest and we're joined for the first time in a good while by Brad Burnian, so welcome to the bingo, Brad.
Hello. Thank you, Megan.
As I said, I mean, hopefully you won't bring... It's kind of funny because like we hadn't heard from you in a wee while because you've been busy, and then like a day or two after your marble causes us such mayhem and anxiety, spending 10 minutes doing nothing. But okay, so yeah. I almost deleted Brad Burnian's marble because he spent 10 minutes going around a circle at us as trying to fucking get into one of these wee platforms. You can hear how angry I'm getting, basically. It's like, look at the timer at the top of the screen, like 12.5 minutes gone, you're still... Come on, Brad. Let luck be on your side just this one time, Brad. No.
Is that
rooting for you now.
Is that right?
So went too far. Was that? I don't. I think this is bad.
Was that the only person left as well?
Yes, everyone's dead. See the screen on the right hand side? Bad. All the red dots.
Oh, yeah.
So we go back to the fucking start. Yeah, you missed everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, there we go.
And fuck me.
Was this just one for fun? It wasn't even like a one for a prize.
Was it normal speed? If I mean, can you not just...
No, wasn't for
could you not just die?
Yeah, for a prize. It was just.
Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, it was just a Friday one.
Yeah, it was a Friday one. Oh, but bless you, Brad. Bless your wee soul for listening. I do thank you for killing yourself as soon as I asked you to. Yeah, that was good. That was one good thing with the marble. Yeah.
You're welcome.
And we might try and find that track for later on today and revisit the fucking horrors of it. I say that we've won twice on it. I think we've won 2 times on it. So even though it's a really challenging track, it's definitely not impossible. That's for damn sure. But yeah, so hopefully, who knows? It might be your marble. It might be your marble that wins it. Who knows? There we go.
See.
Anyway, so oh yeah, of course. Thank you very much, D-Dog. I'll replay notification.
Boom. Member
there
bomb. My biggest fans
I think I've actually fixed this now, so it won't spam like notifications like crazy. So there we go. The member bomb notification actually fucking played normally that time. You know what I mean? So I think I've kind of fixed the thing, because before when member bombs happened or whatever, it would play every single individual thing, single, you know, one by one. So like D-Dog was how generous. So I think D-Dog done 50 like a few days ago. So I was just spamming the skip button just to try and get through it all. But there we go. I think I fixed that anyway. I went into stream elements earlier on, messed about some settings or whatever, and I think I've hopefully got it now. So there we go. Couple of interesting tweets looking back historically on some things. That being said, I also enjoy, you know, a little deep dive into some lore. And Phil said this back in April 16th, 2013. So randomly replying to somebody called Laura you or something like that. You say, fuck you. No, I will never beg for money. Just like how I will never beg for subs or likes, favourites. You and shithead of the day. It's amazing how much can change in a decade or so, isn't it? Bloody hell. Dips is wondering who you are, by the way. Some people might be... I mean...
Yeah, I'm mainly kind of a fan of other distractors like yourself, really. But I've done a few bits, like on BRD poetry and stuff, and things to that being said. So
yeah,
I'm safe for the right.
You're not only just that. You were actually the very first member of this channel.
Oh, was I? Oh,
yes,
wow.
Your name.
I was hot for press, but I didn't realize I was the
your
first.
name appears first. You know what I mean? I don't forget my first. You know what I mean? My very first moderator on this channel, Dashi. My very first member of the channel, yourself, Brad. I don't forget these things. I appreciate these kind of things. So there we go. But yeah, Brad Burnian has done a few things. You've done some wee things as well. And that being said, haven't you? As you said, wee things. What do you call them? What's the word I'm looking for?
What have I done? Sorry, I was zoning out.
I was just saying, you've done a couple of things as well. Like that being said,
BRD poetry, kind of like
the
Phil as poetry, kind of.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
The word I was trying to remember, like skits. Yeah, he does skits and all.
Yeah, I call them skits. I guess. Yeah.
And by the way, this is a brilliant tweet as well from only 2021, March 2021.
Oh yeah.
Please stop fucking your fans. He says this at a time when he was married to somebody who was a fan. Stop grooming, sexting, using them to get your rocks off. Some classic tweets. They really are. So yeah, I mean, I like to that kind of, and just people encourage people to find all these older classic tweets. But there you go, just thought I can share a couple of those classics. Phil is looking forward today. Guys, if you're not aware, Phil is looking forward to talking about politics today.
Oh, no.
So he says here, I'm going to say something brief about the presidential debate last night, lol. And he says, the system is rigged, has been since its inception. You will never ever have a common person elected to a place of major political office in the USA. You actually have to be rich and prominent, and that undermines the entire idea of democracy. I mean, it's kind of the same everywhere, really, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Most places like that. But then again, would you want some average random like fucking Joe to like be responsible for having their finger on the fucking nuclear button?
Well, I mean, people in there anyway.
It's part of me agrees with Phil's sentiment, and part of me thinks, well, do you really want the average Joe to have such power if they might not be able to might be able to handle it properly?
Yeah, well, obviously they have to have some education. Obviously, they have to, they probably should at least do.
Yeah. That's the thing in the UK though, especially in the UK, it's most of them fucking have gone to like Oxford or Cambridge or something like, you know what I mean? You have to like be one of the kind of elite, the educated fucking elite to be anywhere close to fucking getting that big powerful seat.
Yeah.
And as D-Dog says, vote to Lord Buckethead. Hey, he's a trier. He tries. He gets himself out there, gets a few votes, you know what I mean? He always gets to turn up on election night and see the fruits of his labour. He's Lord Buckethead. I love how it's a thing. It happens. Lord Buckethead standing next to fucking Boris Johnson. Which one's the bigger clown? Who knows? Anyway, so I thought while we wait for Phil to start his shitty stream podcast, we could enjoy some Street Fighter Salt from Wednesday night. He did not have a good time at all playing Street Fighter.
Have you
seen any of this yet? Are you aware of how bad
I watched the restream from Rambo Bambo.
Nice.
Showing it to the whole stream. So I did see this particular bit.
It was glorious. I mean, the highlights were just fantastic. It really was. So if you haven't seen this yet, you're in for a treat, guys.
Crap, I give up. I'm not fighting Cammys no more. I'm done with this. I'm not wasting my ranking placements on this game and that stupid character. This game. This shit is so frustrating. You didn't beat me. It drops my input and I lose because you do scrubby, laggy moves. This is the stupidest game. These idiots don't know anything about fighting games, man. I guess not. So, of course, the ranked match is lost. The game doesn't work. I was doing so much better earlier today having fun, and now the game is completely unplayable tonight. So
I mean, let me just...
Control Oregon?
the day stream for Phil, when he was playing in Bison, he was playing casual mode the entire time. He was playing basically people who were silver and plat or whatever. There was no real challenge for him because he was playing people at a lower skill level. And then as soon as Phil tries to fucking do something challenging with M Bison, as soon as he actually comes across players who are like mid-diamond and above, all of a sudden the game runs poorly somehow, magically. No, Phil, you hit a skill ceiling. Basically you got skill checked, you know? And Phil was very annoyed and upset, and he thinks he was robbed that he did not get to be 5-star diamond after his placements. That's where a lot of his salt basically started from, which you'll see in this fucking video, yeah. Remember, it wasn't us that put the idea out there for Phil to try and be a master in one stream. Phil himself completely...
Yeah,
He voiced that idea himself. He willed that idea into existence of his own volition.
Yeah, if he stops trying to do it, no one, not even his fans, I think, are going to care. They'll just be like, okay.
It's just funny that he kind of voiced. I mean, and all his peers and all his contemporaries, whatever. You know, I mean, Justin Wong and Maximilian did know that. You know, one stream, 2 hours done, easy. For Phil, 2 different streams, 5 hours, not even close.
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
Dude, what the fuck? It's gonna be all fucking camis tonight now? Great. Non-stop fucking camis. Thanks a fucking lot.
He's only on $5 as well at this point.
Oh yeah, that was a big factor as well. But the day stream for Phil, so Phil got like $118 on the podcast from Wednesday. The gameplay itself didn't get him a single other dollar. It was purely all podcast the money came from. Arguably then, that's a disaster stream. Because it's a podcast that brought the support and not the game. But yeah.
Technically, although got over $100, you should be happy, but
Yeah.
well, obviously.
Phil never got to wear his special
person as
Bison
well.
hat. Ranked mode and didn't get to wear the M Bison hat. I've projects as well. Because probably would have fucking taken off in a fucking rage.
It was Tuesday.
See what I mean? I can't stop it. Can't, dude, the same mix-up. Can't stop any of it. Can't stop any of it. Still hits me. Dude, no matter what, everything I do, if I block low, it hits me. If I go low, it hits me. If I go high, it hits me. It doesn't matter. It's the same mix-up over and over. I can't ever stop it. Can't do anything. Fuck this fucking game. Oh. Oh, great. Didn't combo now. Why? Why is she the punish? What? That's what I'm doing. No break. What, dude? I'm telling you, I hate this fucking game.
Why are you playing
Can't do
it,
anything. This is trash gameplay. You fucking suck. Trash. I give up. I'm not fucking fighting camis no more. I'm done with this. I'm not.
I'm not fighting them anymore. You don't have a choice, Phil. It's just the random matchups. Bloody hell. I'm not fighting camis no more. Like he's got some say.
Right, yeah. There's no filter.
Oh, bloody hell. Phil's going live. My goodness, hold on.
Oh, what the fuck is this? What's this background thing?
Are you not aware of these intros it has? These
No, I've not seen.
intros?
Not this one. I mean, I saw like the kind of trippy, kind of one where it's flying through the kind of lasers or whatever. But what's this? Gems and bloody smoke and what?
It's generic intro.
I don't know.
Just generic, general
sure.
intro essentially. It's stock footage intros.
Of
Somebody gave them to him, and I think they claimed they made them for him. And you can actually just find the exact same intros on some website. I can't remember exactly what website it was. Because usually finds them in like 10 seconds. He's like, oh, this is from this website, here's a link and all that. They're all from the same website as well, usually.
Just looks so tacky though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone else who does it, but like.
It's bloody crazy, yeah. But it's the way it goes. Anyway, let's get back to. Oh yeah, I had this clip on standby just for the hell of it.
The thing is, no one cares about YouTube at all anymore. They only watch the same like top guys. That's it. People just don't give a fuck about YouTube anymore. If you want to watch, someone enjoy a game and have fun and be entertaining, you watch them on Twitch. You don't watch them on YouTube anymore, right? YouTube is more about drama and bullshit. I want to watch a drama vlog. Then you go on YouTube. I want to watch some faggot and assault some homo.
You said the bad words.
You go on YouTube.
Yeah.
You said the bad words.
I want to watch some guy throw around all kinds of insulting slurs constantly. Well, you go to YouTube.
Yes, that's why I fell.
You want to watch actual gamers play games? You go to fucking Twitch.
And wait for it. You'll say it again. You'll say it one more time, just so you love it.
And by the way, when I said those two, oh my god, he said faggot and homo. Obviously, I'm not prejudiced against homosexuals at all. I'm trying to say that's what you would do. That's the kind of people who go to YouTube.
Yeah, sure, Phil.
Okay. That's us right now, Jazz, on YouTube.
Happy holidays. That was a holiday. That was a Christmas holiday marathon stream from 2017. Happy holidays. So yeah, good old Phil Burnell there. This is why I like to be on YouTube anymore. This is why he's on YouTube now, because that's where you go for that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
So,
and if YouTube kicks him out at any point, then I really don't know what he's going to do. I know there's like kick and stuff, but are his fans going to bother that much? So you're making account for that?
Crazy. It really is crazy. I'm going to go to 1.25 speed and enjoy the rest of the stream. We might watch all of it, we might watch some of it, but yeah, this is all gold though.
I'm wasting my ranking placements on this bullshit fucking game and that stupid fucking character. You didn't do anything to earn a hit. You just fucking throw. Can't break throws online. Okay, throw. Safe jump, throw. Fuck your mother. You fucking suck. You don't know how to play fighting games. Fucking terrible player. Fuck your mother. Wasting my time, wasting my fucking ranking matches on a piece of shit player who just fucking does pattern play. Fuck you. Man, why'd he float away? I'm pulling back. What? Oh my fucking god. Fuck this. It's such trash.
It's nice to see someone else use Zangief quite well, because we're just used to seeing Phil play Zangief and he's not that good with him. So it's nice to see somebody that knows what they're doing with Zangief actually play him correctly.
Get the fuck out of here. Can't block. Oh my god, it's every fucking scrubby move. Every fucking stupid ass scrubby online bullshit move in a row. Back to fucking back. That was level 3 super! I did level 3 super cancel, nothing. After the one hit, you get level 3 super cancel. It doesn't work. Fuck this fucking game. This shit is so fucking frustrating. You didn't fucking beat me. It drops my fucking input and I lose because you do scrubby, laggy fucking moves. Fuck this game. Jesus. Calm down, dude. Here we go. Every laggy, scrubby fucking move. I'm fucking blocking back. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking game? Dude, every time I was a button now. What the fuck? It didn't jump, dude. I give up. I can't. This thing is unplayable right now.
Well, you don't need to give up. You're already lost.
I'm just waiting. I see it. I hold up. I fucking hold up. He just gets free level 3. It won't jump. So now I lose all these ranking matches when I've done nothing wrong. I'm holding up. I'm literally just holding up on the joystick. I press nothing but hold up.
If that's what you're doing, that may be the problem. I mean, you have to do more than just hold one button, surely. Oh, God's sake, man. Just the entitlement of him to think he deserves something more than... I mean, this is still his placement matches. And I think this is his second placement match he lost. And he's like, no, I shouldn't be happy. He was expecting to get a 5-star diamond. He was expecting to get 10 out of 10 from the placement matches and then just, moonwalk his way into master rank or whatever. Illusions of grandeur.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. This is complete trash. The game's playing like shit right now. It's playing like utter fucking shit. The guy did not out-fucking play me. He's doing giant, stupid Hail Mary fucking moves. And they're all hitting me and I can't block anything on fucking reaction. Fuck this piece of shit. Fuck this fucking piece of fucking shit. I don't know what's going on.
Round 2. Fight.
Blah. I can't do anything. It still hits me. I went to high block. It doesn't go to high block. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like slow mo tonight.
Look, slow motion.
I give up. I can't play. I seriously can't fucking play this fucking game. I give up. Everything is delayed.
That was a fantastic edit, by the way. Putting in Bison in there for a laugh. Spot on.
Nothing I'm doing is coming out as I input it. Everything is fucking monstrously delayed. So I'm gonna go to like flat.
But Phil, I thought you
I
removed
thought he gave up.
input
Why was he still
delay.
going?
No, he removed input delay. Remember, he's meant to have, you know, reaction
got a
perfect
new monitor.
inputs now. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like, oh, wait a second, the things I'm pressing aren't working. Funny that.
Yeah, man.
At this point, I can't do any inputs. I'm doing them all, and they're all super laggy. So everything I do is so delayed. I can't stop. I can't block. I can't parry. I can't fucking do anything. He's doing simple. Oh, let me do drive, rush, fucking overhead. I can't even block the overhead. It hits me anyway. That was parry to work.
By this point in time, he has got, you know, been placed to finish the placements 3-star diamond. And lo and behold, there's a Kami here to trigger him. This Kami played him several times in the stream. Keep an eye on that name, Alk, Ja, TTV, whatever. That name appears a couple of times in this compilation. Haunting Phil, traumatizing Phil.
At least it worked. No second punch. You can do that all day. Can't do anything. Every button she pushes stuff. Remember that. Can't duck. I'm ducking. Can't duck in time. Trash fucking online gameplay. All the same. Every panic plays exactly the fucking same. It's the pattern that works online. They all do it exactly the same, but you can't stop it. It's ridiculous how bad these players are. What am I supposed to do? Where do I open it? When do I press a button? It's over. Complete trash. No, it wasted my fucking time. Wasted the game. What am I supposed to do with all of her fucking buttons beat everything? Every button recovers. Every button stuffs everything. I have no opportunity to push a fucking button against her. Ever. I can't stop her jumping. Ever. Nothing stops the fucking jumping. This trash gameplay. Why didn't she have 9 wins? Everyone just plays the pattern with Cammy and gets right to master. Just right into master.
Well,
playing the same fucking pattern online. You can't stop it.
If that was true,
If you know the pattern, surely you can counter that then.
Exactly, I know like that. Surely if that was true for that particular Kami's case, they'd already been mastered by then. That Kami's in Diamond 3. That Kami's not a master Kami, that Kami was in Diamond 3. Same level as Phil. Right, anyway, excuses. It's just excuses. You can't. It's never Phil's fault. Never his fault. He won't take accountability for his own shortcomings when it comes to this bloody game. But remember though,
Is everything right?
there's no stakes. There's absolutely no stakes involved, so why even worry about it, Phil? There's no stakes involved. God hell, the bloody stakes saga.
Wasting my fucking time. Forward play pattern, dash forward play pattern, dash forward play pattern, dash forward pattern. You suck. Ad nauseum. They don't even do anything different. Everything is safe. Every flip is safe. Every dive kick is safe. Back fist is safe. Everything's safe, so you can't ever punish anything she does. Every move she has is safe and leads to another.
What?
Was that?
Well, if it's safe, that's good. Well, good playing, isn't it? If you're playing things when it's safe to do so, is that
It's
not good?
bizarre. It really is. Like, Phil's been an elitist here when it comes to this game. People can play the game and enjoy the game however they wish, you know, but Phil's been an elitist and saying, "I shouldn't be winning this, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that." If it's in the game for you to do, then just let people play the game how they want to play the game. And if the game's broken or whatever, then it's up to the game developers to fix it. But the game's not broken. I mean, they keep fixing it and keep patching it anyway to try and, you know, tweak things here and there about how effective some particular people's moves are and all that jazz. I don't know. And it's just bizarre to me why he finds... Why does he struggle with these situations? I got no idea. It's just... He just fails to accept his own limitations.
Safe move in a giant combo. What a trash fucking character.
Sorry, what was that?
I don't know why he's still playing it. Like,
well, because
I think he does generally sort of like it, but also he does hate it as well. So like,
I mean, it's a bit of both. You know, there's pride for the the old Street Fighter stuff. You know what I mean? There's pride at fucking play there. He does generally seem to like the game as long as he's winning the game. Like he likes how it plays, especially a lot more compared to Street Fighter 5. Phil's actually trying to take it semi-seriously, however, you know, because I've not been serious with Street Fighter in a long time and all that, you know. But yeah, the simple fact is, it's just, I feel like he associates Street Fighter with sheer nostalgia. He compares all these fucking games.
Oh, yeah.
He always seems to fucking mention how games play compared to back in the day. You know, like oh, this shouldn't work online. Like, he says it all the time. That wouldn't work online, as if he's ever played this game offline with anyone. He's not. Like, and who's he playing offline in fucking in this game? It's Jasper, Cat.
Yeah, probably just has
Who else is
it
there?
there and just yeah.
He just complains about the online tactics and the online method or whatever, not shit, and says things are safe to do online when he has no concept whatsoever of how this game plays offline.
How do you not understand the concept of risk reward in a fucking fighting game? You make her completely fucking safe.
Here comes a new challenge.
Did you know there's more legend camis than anything else besides Akuma, and that's because everyone went shit on it?
No. Phil did not just say those words. Colleen, I think, has seen the future, and apparently Phil Bonnell said, I believe it's my duty as an American citizen and an intelligent human being to give you my take on the US presidential debate.
Oh god.
Well, you can't
We're in
spell,
for one tonight, I think.
you can't spell presidential without dent, I guess.
Dent. Yep.
Oh my god. Phil, it's also your duty as an American citizen not to defraud the IRS and pay what you owe.
Yeah.
You committed, bankruptcy fraud against your own nation, not paying what you would do to your country. I'm just saying.
Akuma, there's a zillion legend camis. Seriously. She's the second highest ranked legend character. There's more for than anything else. He's so scrubby. That's totally right there. Oh yeah, that's totally what I did too. How'd they know? Double medium punch gets stuck. Okay, that's his anti-air gets stuck.
This is the last match.
This scrubbiest fucking gameplay. Cold drive impact. Who would expect it?
My magnum opus! The best sting!
Well, again, if you didn't expect it, they've got one over on you. Good.
Of course, cold drive impact again. This is the stupidest fucking thing. These fucking idiots don't know anything about fighting games, man.
Wow, oh my god,
What?
he cried.
One more.
What a baby.
Can't stop the nonsense online. Hit once, throw. You can't break throws. Fucking throws don't break. Now max gap, throw. Can't do anything. Wow, you're such a great player. Why did my cross-up quit? Oh, I have no input. It drops my input entirely on my drive rush. I see. Of course, she floats out of it magically. She floats out of the fucking move. I think the stomps are terrible. How would you break someone's defense if throws were reactable? I don't know. Why don't you tell me how to play Super Turbo where throws are reactable? You tech every throw in the game. You tell me. How do you're saying Super Turbo is an unplayable game? That's what you're saying, right? What about Third Strike? Same thing in Third Strike. What are you talking about? I love when people want to fucking contradict me. No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're an idiot.
Comes a new challenge.
I don't listen to criticism. I don't listen to suggestions, and I'm closed-minded, and I'm pig-headed, and I'm stubborn, and I'm an idiot, and I don't adapt, and I don't advance myself enough, and I'm a dinosaur, and I'm living in the past. Well, guys, I've been playing for over an hour. Sorry for the rage, but you know why. Please support the stream. So far, we had two people super chat and one tip, and that's it all night. So please support the stream tonight, okay? No, shut the fuck up.
Round one. Fight.
Tell me medium punch. You tell me what happened. Why did his punch beat it clean? Move. I can't parry. I can't do anything in this match. I literally can't do anything in the match.
It was almost perfect.
Why play? Why fucking play? I can't do anything in the match. Nothing works. Every input I'm doing is drop based. So why do I want to fucking play that guy? Every fucking input I'm doing drops or comes out late. So why do I want to play that guy? It's a complete waste of my time. The game's not working. It's fucking completely not working. So I don't want to play. On to the next. Waste my fucking night. Wow. I don't get it. I just don't get it. You tell me what I'm doing. I just nothing. I can't block. Can't do it. No, input doesn't come out. Nothing comes out late. Stuff. Okay, can I do anything? Can I literally do one move? I guess not. So of course the ranked match is lost. The game doesn't fucking work.
Round one. Fight. You are bored. Think for your life.
This guy loves to throw out fucking moves. No super, I lose.
Miserable flea.
I get my super drop, so I lose the match. No point in playing it.
Round 2. Fight.
Don't know why I'm getting hit. No idea why I don't have advantage. I pressed the button. Where is it? Okay, I can't do anything. Here we go. It's great. Good.
Too easy for them. You keep throwing your will again. You better start missing line up.
Yeah, right, jump. Yeah. Oh, nice.
It's unplayable. They can walk up and throw 4 times in a row, and I can't react to it. It won't let me. It's completely unplayable.
Bison.
Okay, so fuck you. It's unplayable.
And he just quits. Says, no, I'm not going to play again. You kicked my arse. That's too hard for me. But I'm going to leave it there, you know what I mean? We'll get to bingo. Brian mentioned something interesting though. Brian's asking, can I get another free space if I get $100 or higher tip, as in a single tip? This feels like someone promised him money if he talked about it. You know what?
I fucking hope not. I hope that's not what someone's done.
I'll allow it. $100 tip, yes. Or
Yeah,
higher.
no, I agree. But like, if someone actually has done that and said, I'll give you $100 just simply to give their opinion on the fucking presidential thing, like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah,
why?
also, by the way, the link
But I
to the
guess
rest of
we'll
this
see.
video. This video link is in the chat. If people want to watch the rest of it, I'd highly recommend it. It's pretty damn good stuff, especially the end, towards the end. So there you go. So yeah, there's a couple of free spaces I want to talk about already. If Phil gets $100+ or more in a tip during the podcast or before he starts recording for a gameplay, yes, that will give us a free space, because why the hell not? Since that's the view. Brian,
sure.
Brian feels that's the way, so that's a good shout. Okay. We also have a free space thanks to Vega. I kind of bullied a Vega into, a Vega streamed there on, and he had 100 likes, and he wasn't going to give the fans bubbles. Like, you know, he towards the end of the stream, he usually gives bubbles to his fans, and he's like, nah, I'm not doing it. And I was like, oh well, I guess we're not going to get a free space of bingo. Then I guilt tripped Vega into doing bubbles for his fans, just so, you know, I could get a free space of bingo cards.
Fair enough.
Me guilt tripping a Vega means we have one free space already straight away. So there we go.
Cool.
But let's focus now on ourselves. Let's focus on this bingo, and let's focus on you. Give me a number.
47.
47. Interesting number.
Yep.
Good. Okay. So I'll just randomise the bingo background image as well a few times, and I won't see what it is until we start playing the game. But the number is 47. There we go. So this is the bingo card we have for today's show. Politics is not on there, son of a bitch.
Oh, guys. Not drama. I mean, I don't know. Technically, that could be drama.
I guess it would be, aye.
Depends what it says.
I've started giving guests this sort of option now. Do you want me to hit the randomise button to go one more time? Or are you happy to stick with what we've got here? Stick or twist, yeah.
Updating the unique stats.
You can stick with it if you like.
Decent, I think. Yeah, let's stick. Let's stick
Okay,
with
there we go. Well, in that case,
I think it looks pretty decent, I think.
It's a strong looking card, to be fair. Yeah, it really is a good looking card. So we need Phil to say the following. We need Phil to say update. Admittedly, unique, fuck, and him scratching his stash. The second row is Phil saying what I mean by that is him getting good old prayer hands, him saying excited, him discussing drama, and him saying you see. The third row is Phil saying you know what I mean, time, him snorting, him discussing food, and him standing up randomly. The fourth row is Phil saying fun, I would argue, him being all defence mode, him saying help, and necessarily, and the fifth and final row is Phil saying engagement, him doing some scat talk, him repeating the same point constantly, him saying now, and finally him saying feedback. That's today's bingo card as picked by our special guest, Brad Burnian. If it fails, blame Brad. If it fucking wins, it's all thanks to me.
Yep.
Now, of course, there's the aim of the game, as most of you guys will know by now, so let's try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you're on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add 25 buckaroos to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $260. So yeah, we went today, it goes up to 285. And if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, because the other half goes to charity, you've got to make sure you've got a comment on a Q&A post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you haven't done it yet, do it for the end of the month to make sure you have a chance of winning half of the bingo prize fund. We're going to have a marble race to determine who wins the bingo prize funds. And the people that have won the last couple, they all say the same thing. I never thought I'd win. It's so funny. No one ever thinks they're going to win. But if you've got to be in it to win it. And the person that won last time didn't even actually win the marble race. They came second. But because first place was a no-show. Yeah. So there you go. What's the harm? All we need to do is put in a comment on that Q&A post you know, and you're in with a chance of winning some dosh. You know, for just watching film, watching some daft bingo. So yeah, as the saying goes, by D-Dog there, you have to be in it to win it. It could be you. And other national lottery phrases. Right, fuck it. So yeah, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on the bingo card to help us on our way to a full house. If Phil, for example, burps, snorts, or says boss 10 times, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only am I give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pix Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So there you go, you guys.
Sorry to interrupt.
Was that?
Sorry to interrupt. Where's that boss thing? Where's that from? When did he say that? 'Cause I know obviously it's Phil, but when did he say that?
Well, I can't remember when he said that particular version of boss. All I know it's been around for like a couple of months now. And because I was playing Elden Ring, you know, I thought it was a good time to implement the boss thing as well. But he's playing Elden Ring.
Fair enough.
And what I will say though is, by the way, Phil's going to stop playing Elden Ring soon. We can replace boss with something else, but it has to be something which is not as common, but it's not too common. Like it has to be the same sort of common number of things as burps and snorts would be. Like throat clear is too common. Like Phil clears his throat like 30, 40, 50 times a podcast, it feels like. He's always clearing his throat. It's too much. So yeah, there you go. So when Elden Ring stops and they stop saying boss so much, we're going to replace that boss with something else if we want, but we need to think of something to actually have in there. But for now it's boss, so there you go. As I said, the audience, today's bingo audience, they're in charge of one of the ways we can get a free space. The rest is controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily functions, as well as him saying boss a whole fucking bunch. I'm going to start today's bingo at 1.5. Usually it's 1.25, but I've got a feeling it's going to be brutal. And yeah, I think the only thing left for me to do before we start the bingo, as well as press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle, is to ask you anything you want to add before we start today's bingo.
Can chat here if I do this?
I heard that.
Did I hear that?
Yeah, well,
You heard it. It's backstand. Okay. I just found it. I discovered it on the thing, and I'm probably going to resist not to just spam it all while you're playing. I can see your other ones, like fuck's sake, bad man stop, and all that.
How the fuck do I mute this stupid mic? I have no idea. I cannot believe I cannot mute this kid. It's just gonna kill me.
How do I mute him? How do I mute this kid? Now what happened? Where am I?
I'll leave it alone then.
I'll have that just fucking. I have a random DSP mute button. There's like fucking 7 different things where it's like trying to complain how he mutes fucking things. So yeah, I just love throwing that in people's faces sometimes just to fucking mess with them. Anyway, let's press the random Scottish soundboard to send us off into battle once more.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
That's probably one of the best ones I've got there. Good old fucking Malcolm Tucker. Yeah, so anyway, with all that being said, guys, good luck everybody. Here we go.
There we go.
At time bingo.
Good morning, everyone. I am back from break.
What the fuck is he wearing?
Yeah, feels.
It feels like he's like trying to fucking like gate crash a set of Good Morning Vietnam.
A little bit, yeah. God knows what he's wearing down below. Probably just his boxers, but I don't know.
Oh fucking hell, where is that?
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
There you go.
Hairline looking good as well.
Oh fuck me. Colleen says the Hitler Youth shirt. There you go.
We are about to start a very exciting week of streams, including the continuation of Elden Ring DLC, continuing my journey with M. Bison, the newly released character in Street Fighter 6, some chill vibes, and maybe a new game this week. Lots of good stuff. To start that week, let's have a fun podcast full of news. That's right, we have a lot to talk about.
Burger.
And in a very rare turn, I promise you this will be rare, I feel is my duty as an American citizen, an intelligent human being, to say a few words about last night's presidential debate between former President Donald Trump and current President Joe Biden. So,
controversial. He referred to Trump as a former president. Oh, that's going to piss off a lot of his fan base, you know. Some fans are be furious that Trump was referred to as a former president.
Yeah, his chat's just going to go mental. A whole section when we get to it.
Oh, God's sake.
And he says it'll be rare. Will it be? We'll see if that $100 comes in.
Yeah, despite all his salt from Wednesday night, by the way, somebody mentioned in chat on, but despite all his sodium and salt and anger and fury, he'll then try to retcon that on Twitter by saying it was one of his best Street Fighter sessions he's had, because he won like a good bunch apparently. I don't know, but yeah. You can't mask the pain. He wanted Master so badly. He wanted some bragging rights, he didn't get it, and he blamed the game. I think we don't have a camera point, do we? That's what I make sure we don't miss anything for the bingo card. We've got
Don't
fun,
think
we've got drama, defense mode as well, because he promised he wouldn't do it regularly.
Burger.
So he's trying to fucking justify it with the politics, but yeah, defense mode gets sticked as well, I think. So here we go. Anyway, free ticked off already. I haven't even got to his intro yet.
All this and more. What more could you ask for on the first episode of the Level 1 podcast for this week?
Solid push. Just fast forward past this crap.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, the 28th of June, 2024. It is a brand new week here on DSP Gaming and, of course, on my other channels as well, DSP Reacts and DSP Throwback. I'm excited for what we have in store this week because we have two awesome things continuing with the Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC in Elden Ring, as well as me continuing to try out the new character M. Bison in Street Fighter 6, which, if you can believe it, was the most successful run I have ever had in Street Fighter 6.
And you were still pish. You were still rank rotten. You were still crap, and you still didn't get anywhere near a fucking master. Get fucked.
That is correct. So far, I'm doing better with M. Bison than I've done with any character in the game thus far. And that is kind of interesting, exciting, and, you know, kind of hopeful. At the same time, I don't even think I was playing that well with him. I know I wasn't doing optimal things. So, we got all that on the agenda. Plus, Stardew Valley Chill, fun reacting, and I'm likely starting a new late night game this week. And I'm strongly leaning toward it being the Riven remake on PC, which we're going to talk about here on the show. So, we have a lot of stuff going on this week, right? It's going to be a jam-packed week. Stuff on. I'm very excited for this week. What I'd like to do is...
I think Phil said we're excited.
Excited.
Yep. He said, I don't think it's on the card, but we're excited, but he said it like 10 times already. Is it?
It is there.
Excited?
Yeah, right. Between Phil's forehead.
How the hell? I mean, he said it like 10 times, and I didn't even realise it.
Burger.
Oh no, Jad. T.
That's an interesting letter. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, got that down to a T.
That sounds... Sorry, go on. Sorry, carry on.
No, I was going to say got down to a T. I was waiting to repeat.
Yeah.
We need him to repeat the same point constantly, just to really emphasise it, you know?
Mm-hmm. I only realised recently that sound at the end is Phil. I genuinely didn't know that was him, because it sounds nothing like him at all.
Oh, yeah, that's
until I
found
the clip. Then going,
yeah, somebody crying, yeah.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Oh.
Thank you very much to Brightside Down for the super chat. It says, hey Jad, what's your thoughts on Doctor Disrespect becoming the next DSP, plus Doctor Disrespect becoming the worst than other lol cows like Chris Chan and Low Tier God? Like, I don't know, like, we have no idea, first of all, how he's going to even react, because as soon as this kind of got revealed, he's like, okay, I'm going on vacation with my family, I'm going to peace out, so we don't know how he's going to come back to this and deal with it. You know, we don't know. Will he try and roll with it? Will he try and carry on as normal? Will he abandon the character? You know, who knows? Personally, I mean, I don't really follow too much to begin with. Most people know anime. I just kind of get on. My main focus is usually on DSP. It's one of those things where I don't think he's going to become a lol cow, but he's certainly going to lose prominence. And I think he'll be okay in the grand scheme of things in terms of, like, I think he'll keep making content, and I think he'll just ride it, if that makes sense. Like, you know, ride through this.
Yeah, probably. He'll probably just get through it.
You know, like
it's mad though, isn't it?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Is it not? Is it not like, maybe I'm just super strong-willed, Jad? But I've like never, and I'm not like a big obviously YouTube person or anything. But I've is it really that hard just to not message underage people in that way? Is it really that hard? Because it seems like all the time.
He claims he didn't know. I think he tried to claim he didn't even know how old or whatever. Who fucking knows? But it's one of those things.
Even
like,
so, just don't. Just don't do it.
Apparently it happened in 2017 as well, which is kind of strange, because why did the revelations only come out, and why, if it happened in 2017, why did it actually not get taken until 2020? Well, 2020. Why did it take 3 years for it actually to get taken? I don't know. It's some strange things about it. Personally, I don't pay too much attention to it. I mean, it's but yeah, it's just he got caught essentially. You know what I mean? And he's trying to kind of he's not trying to deny it, you know, which is something. You know, I mean, he's just basically saying, yeah, I did this and that, whatever, but it was a mistake, whatever, and you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens, guys. I mean, but personally, me, I'm not too invested in it, just because I don't really pay attention, or I don't watch their content or anything. I don't really care about it. You know, not to sound mean, but I just don't care about the person because I don't watch their stuff.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I don't think, I can't see them becoming a lol cow. Not like fucking Chris Chan and Low Tier God or DSP or whatever. I can't see that happening. But who knows though? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Briefly recap what I did on Wednesday. And then what we will do is basically go into the Phil's Day Off segment, which will be where I talk about these politics things. And then we'll do the schedule. And then we have a bunch of game news. Okay. So Wednesday was an awesome streaming day. Okay. Basically, I played with Bison all day long in Street Fighter 6 as he was newly released. And I'm just going to say this.
He's saying the same thing over and over again. So yes, I have given us a proper goddamn tea. Yeah. That was when Phil was crying on a stream when he was reminiscing about T Carter. So yeah, I threw that T sound in at the end. It was me that made that. So yeah, just stole that, you know, TTTT thing from Scrubs with Dr. Cox, you know, and then just thought, okay, I'll put the two of them together. Bish bash bosh. We have a funny sound clip.
That's...
You know, Scrubs is such a gold mine for great sound clips. It really is.
Yeah, I've never actually properly watched it. I don't think I've seen the full episode.
Oh, you've never seen
I know.
I used to watch it all
the time. It's on Disney Plus, so...
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those things where it's like, I think, I as much as I really enjoyed the show, this is okay, I'm derailing myself massively, but I don't care, because I watched Scrubs a whole lot when I was younger. When I was watching it when I was younger, when it was like one episode a week, it's a fantastic show to watch. But when you watch it like once a week or whatever, pretty solid, pretty good show, you know, entertaining in my opinion. When I binge watched it, I think last year I binge watched a bloody thing, and I found myself thinking to myself, it gets a bit, what's the word for it I'm trying to look for? Well, maybe it's because I was binge watching it, which it's kind of strange to kind of enjoy it that way. But it got very repetitive at times, I felt, if that makes sense, when you binge watch it.
Okay.
Although the show was made obviously before the time of like binge watching was a thing, I think. But I still love it, you know what I mean? But it's one of the shows as well. As much as I love the fucking show, I think it went too long. They didn't know when to end it. And even when they kind of did end it, they still had one more season or something, or two more seasons with a new
that's all like past or something.
Which is not terrible, but it just felt like they had a good chance to walk away from it, and they chose not to. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, as I said, I was still hard again watching it. I mean, it's a fantastic show. The first couple of seasons especially are just brilliant. There's some fantastic episodes, especially the ones with Brendan Fraser as well, playing like the Cox's like brother, like in-law, whatever. You know what I mean, it's fantastic. You know, I'd highly recommend giving that a watch anyway, regardless.
In Street Fighter 6 as he was newly released. And I'm just going to say this. Unlike a lot of other characters who I've been using in Street Fighter 6, who are throwback characters, some of the original cast, right? I feel like Bison actually does kind of play more like Bison from the old days, as opposed to like, you take a look at a character like Blanca. Like, he doesn't play anything like old school Blanca used to. Maybe he has one or two things that are similar to how he used to be played, but for the most part, he is redesigned and retooled from the ground up. With Bison, a lot of his moves and or strategies are kind of similar to things that, hell, you would have been doing back in the day in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Now, of course, there's many different twists and variations to this because of all the new systems in place in Street Fighter 6, but this is really cool that me just jumping in day one into a character, right? And by the way, I hadn't researched him. All I had done is seen that character trailer when they had announced him a few weeks ago. I hadn't watched other people playing with him. I didn't study any videos. I just jumped right into it on Wednesday, basically cold. The fact that it kind of clicked right away and immediately I was starting to pick up on and use strategies and things was really, really neat. And the funny part is, you know, that was just day one stuff. That was not optimal stuff. I was not doing optimal combos. I was not doing good corner juggles. I didn't even know what they were, you know, to do that. Now, having watched some videos on my day off, all right, I actually have kind of studied up and I know optimal combos.
You spent your day off studying fucking other people's Street Fighter content with Bison to try and not be as crap at the game as before. Jesus, man. You know, I barely paid attention to any Phil antics yesterday. Like I mean, it's like I saw yesterday as my day off from Phil content. You know, it's a Thursday. Phil's got his day off. I'm not going to consume much Phil content either, because why would I? I watched the compilation, the Memoji compilation, you know, the Street Fighter Rage from, you know, but that's fucking just quality entertainment. But it's like, I'm not going to waste my time focusing on Phil when I can just enjoy a break from Phil. But he's like, nah, my day off, I need this time, my one day off a week, I need to spend with family and enjoy being with family and spend time with cat or whatever. He says all this.
Yeah, and I thought he said...
Yeah,
I thought he also said in the past, like, he would never, you know, he has no desire to play video games at all outside of streams.
Oh, he wasn't playing.
Yeah, his job, blah, blah, blah.
He wasn't playing.
No. Right, but that's what I'm saying. But is that much better then? Watching other videos on the game you play, is that much better? Surely you want to just totally switch off and just gonna, you know, if you like video games altogether. in theory, but
I don't know why he doesn't try and do both at the same time. Why can't he just like absorb the tech when watching a video while playing? Because he has a computer in his room. He could play the video on the desktop, you know, it's like in the corner. And while he's watching that, he can try and input the moves. Or he can use his phone, just like watch a tutorial and play the game. But that's not how he learns. Apparently, he learns apparently just by fucking. Oh, I'm going to watch a video beforehand, several hours or a night before. And then I'm going to wait all this time and then dive into the game and just fucking go right into it. Bloody hell. And Diablo Order Darkness says just 4 minutes ago, Duty streams shares on YouTube that Phil spends $1,646 in W Champions. Source? And I mean, when I ask for a source, I don't mean Duty. I mean, no offense to Duty, but he's never been the most reliable source in the past. Unless TJ is the source, I'm going to say X'd out, because he is the main #1 source for accurate Duty Champions tracking spending, in my opinion. And the last update we got from him was about the previous week's one, the last weekend's event. Phil spent at least $979. Oh, hold on, that figure said 1 second. Hold on. So Duty has put the maximum. So TJ said 1646 if Phil didn't get the Trish Stratus card.
A minimum 979.
Yeah, so, but I don't know, was there any way to prove that? We don't know if he got that character yet, and I don't know if there's any way to kind of go through his entire, you know, roster or whatever. The bare minimum
Either way,
is 979.
979, yeah.
That's absolute bare minimum. And if I didn't get that character, it's 1646. But either way, it's still ridiculous amount of fucking money, for sure. But there you fucking go.
I know corner strategies for sure. I know some interesting things. So I'm very excited to see how this goes. And play more with him. So because you might be saying, well, what happened? Well, we started off on the day stream basically doing his character tutorial, his combo trials, and then we went online with casual play. And with casual play, I did really good. But I mean, it was casual play. It was launch day. Not everyone even knew, what the character was capable of. So FYI. So on the first stream of casual play, ever playing with Bison, 44 wins and 9 losses.
You're playing casual mode. You're playing silvers and plats, for God's sake. In casual mode. Why does it matter? Oh my god.
83% win rate with M. Bison the first time I touched him. But it was casual play, admittedly. And there was people I was playing who were like way lower rank and stuff. But still.
Burger.
It was pretty dang good. Okay. Then on the late stream, I did more casual. And I did 10 wins and 4 losses. Then I jumped into ranked. Okay. Which I'll be honest, I actually did have a very slow start with ranked my placement matches. I think I won the first 4, lost like 3 or 4. And then I won the last 2 or something like that. So they ended up putting me in 3-star diamond. And I was very upset about that because I did feel like I kind of got screwed over with a lot of the matchmaking and everything with the way that it was done. And I didn't feel like it was representative. I did feel like I should have just started in 5-star diamond, especially based on my performance earlier in the day. But that's just...
You're in casual mode. The whole point of placement matches is you use those 10 matches and placements to determine your skill ranking. It doesn't pay attention to what happened to you in casual mode, because it's a separate mode entirely. Why the hell should a game take into account that you fucking beat a plat, fucking over and over again in casual mode earlier on? No, the placement matches are there for a fucking reason. Those are what are used. He's actually upset that it didn't take into account his casual matches from earlier on. Phil, if you wanted to get a better ranking after your placement matches, win more placement matches. It's a simple concept. It's a simple notion.
Just how it is.
There's no stakes in rank. It stakes in casual, apparently.
Yeah, I just cannot. I need to hear that again. I need to hear what I said again.
I did feel like I kind of got screwed over with a lot of the matchmaking and everything with the way that it was done. And I didn't feel like it was representative. I did feel like I should have just started in 5-star diamond, especially based on my performance earlier in the day. But that.
Can I do it? And I kicked the fucking tripod straight after that. The little wiggle happens here.
And I didn't feel like it was representative. I did feel like I should have just started in 5-star diamond, especially based on my performance earlier in the day. But that's just how it is. It's bad luck, right? But I'll be honest with you, in retrospect, I'm actually happy that they started me in 3-star diamond. Why? Because it gave me an opportunity to basically learn the character at a lower level before I get to the 5-star diamond grinding tryhard to a
Phil. That is your level for this character for now. The placement matches determine what your level is. You were put where your level was at. If you went straight to 5-star, you would have got crushed more than usual.
Trying so hard to get to master and are playing their mains and doing their pattern play horseshit. Instead, I got to play people who weren't so good, but I got to learn and adapt on the fly, get some matchup knowledge, right? That's always a good thing. If I had gone right into the 5-star diamond level, it might have ended up being exactly what happened with Akuma last month, where I just couldn't even get a single win, and it just feels like a waste of a night because I can't do anything with the character at that level, right? So, jumping into the 3-star diamond level of ranked. Okay,
I just love how he thinks he's above that level. In his head, he is superior to that level. It's just
Well, it's like same with real
unbelievable.
life. He thinks he's bigger than his actual channel metrics or whatever.
It's just it's unbelievable delusions of grandeur.
played all night basically, and I got 43 wins and 17 losses, a 72% win rate. That is my best win rate ever with any character in the game, even when the game launched over a year ago. And I started playing with all the characters that first week. And remember JP, you remember how dominant I was with JP on the first day I used him? Well, guess what? I had a 71% win rate with JP, but I had a 72% win rate with Bison. So I actually have bested my best ever, okay? I went all
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
the way from 3-star diamond base through that rank, halfway up 4-star diamond in like 90 minutes. That's how many wins I was getting. I was dominating everyone I played. There were a few exceptions. I still don't really understand the Cammy matchup. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that match. She still beats my ass. Every other character is like, okay, I'll handle this. And then Cammy comes out, I'm like, I don't get it. Everything she does stuffs everything combos for free, giant damage. She never fucking runs out of drive meter. She's safe after every move. I just don't get it. I don't know what you're supposed to do to her. But outside of her, okay, outside of her, I actually did really, really, really well. And by the end of the night, if you tally it up, I had 97 wins and 30 losses with Bison, okay? That's over all modes and everything, all right? So a very promising start.
He's counting casual mode as well, for fuck's Jesus. I'm going to count these 3 wins I had against this fucking silver.
I have watched videos of 2 or 3 different players using Bison. I've seen some more optimized combos, all right? That I'm not, I was doing a combo, a lot of medium punches. You don't have to do that. You can actually put roundhouse in there for a little bit of extra damage, and it's pretty much just as easy. It's just muscle memory, remembering to do the roundhouse first. So I got to start to try to implement that tonight. And basically what I'm not doing is anything corner combo-ish. Corner combos are very powerful with Bison. Basically, anytime in the corner that they juggle, you can do a forward heavy punch, which is overhead, into his hands to juggle, and you can cancel the level 3 super. Or if they have a mine on them, and you already hit them with the hands, you can actually do an EX version, or OD version of the Psycho Crusher. This not only does massive damage, but creates a juggle state that then allows you to do a second juggle.
As someone
after
who
the fact.
has
So
not played
basically, it's
Street
like,
Fighter at all, this is like less than worthless. All of this. If you're someone who's a fan and listen to this, it is worthless if you don't know the game.
Yeah, so like,
That's just
people
gibberish.
tune into the podcast to hear how Phil does, and like in general, they don't want to have some ridiculous minutiae of breakdowns of like, it's so boring.
What
It's just,
circle this and that.
it's just get the fuck on with it, Phil.
like in the corner, he is dominant. If he hits you once and you're in the corner, you're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna get crushed. What's funny is I'm watching people use him so far. Keep in mind, he's only been out for 2 days, not even. No one has really implemented the head stomps or the fadeaway punch yet, and I think that it's really strong. The thing is, you need to figure it out, and that's what I'm trying to do. If you didn't notice, when I was playing with Bison, I was trying to figure out, okay, how are we gonna use this? How are we gonna use the stomp? How are we gonna use the fadeaway punch to bait people and get these hits? Because if they have a mine on them and you hit them with those, it's additional damage and it juggle state. So I think I want to try to figure that out. The more I play, maybe I can be an earlier adopter of using that aerial style game rather than just being ground mid-screen, kind of rush down style. But I really like Bison.
Sure.
I'm gonna stick with him for now. Already based on day 1 performance, people are like, oh, you should be your main. You should be your main. And I'm like, well, hold on. Let's hold our horses here. Like literally, he rides a horse. Let's hold the horse for now. I've only played with him once, right? This is not, and I was playing a lot of people in casual. It was day 1. No one knew how to handle him. It very well could be within a few days. Everyone figures his character out, and now he gets bodied by certain strategies or whatever, right? So let's not go crazy here. Let's not jump the gun, all right? But at the same time, yeah, that's a pretty dang promising start of what we did there. And I am excited to use him again later tonight, which we'll talk about when we get to the schedule. Okay, so anyway, Wednesday was an amazing day. Fun. I will say this, though. I got tilted during the late stream for sure. Like, I got really heated when I got 3-star placement. And then I started playing matches, and things just kept going wrong for me. And I got really upset. And I basically had to step away for 10 minutes. I took a 10-minute break when I was so upset, and I had a string of losses. And then after the 10-minute break, I went back, and I literally recovered and just started doing really well. So I feel like I need to do that now whenever I'm playing Street Fighter, even if it's in the middle of a part. If I'm starting to get really upset, I do need to calm down, because when I'm not calming down, I actually play worse, Taking that break and just talking with you guys for a few minutes, it really helped me. And by the way, I was saying my eyes, right? So here's what happened. After playing Street Fighter all day...
Yeah, Phil couldn't see properly. His eyes went blurry. Phil had to take a break
I
because
know,
his eyes
it was
went so blurry. He was choking in his own rage. Is he about to explain what happened with his eyes? I'm looking forward to this. Oh, he's going to lose his damn mind. How's he going to explain his eyes, I wonder?
Eyes for a few minutes, it really helped me. And by the way, I was saying my eyes, right? So here's what happened. After playing Street Fighter all day, my eyes do get strained. I think it's because the game has this really vivid color scheme. Like, let's be honest, neon colors all over the fucking
But
place.
Phil, you had gunner glasses on the whole day stream. That should have fucking helped.
The paint, the explosions and everything. By the end of that night, that final hour of gameplay, my eyes were like significantly bothering me. They were burning, and I was having a hard time focusing. Like right now, I can look at the chat, I can see everything you guys are saying, no problem. I can look over here at the screen, no problem. TV isn't on yet, but everything's fine. What I was doing, I was playing Street Fighter, and I looked at here, the whole chat was blurry. I was like, oh god, can't even see. You know, and I could have been a million things.
How's he meant to know if he's got a tip or a super chat if he can't see the chat? How's he meant to know who to ban for making fun of his gameplay or praising his opponent?
I was playing Street Fighter, then I looked at here, the whole chat was blurry. I was like, oh god, can't even see. You know, and it could have been a million things. It could have been like the adrenaline and the blood pressure.
The adrenaline and blood pressure.
Adrenaline.
A million things. A million things. What an interesting fucking number that is.
Jesus.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It'll never, ever, ever not be funny. It's always too fucking good.
That's a clip.
Yeah. Well, Phil said million. He prompted me to fucking play that clip. You know, he's basically begging for it. I want to hear Phil's excuses as to why his eyes are so bloody. What do we have? The adrenaline? Yeah. Okay, wait.
Adrenaline and, blood pressure.
Oh, God. Right. Can't even see. You know, and it could have been a million things. It could have been like the adrenaline and the blood pressure pumping up. It could have simply been staring at Street Fighter all day, because that happened last year too. When I was playing Street Fighter for entire days last year, by the end of the day, again, I was feeling like that. You know what?
Why did Phil's stream get very quiet all of a sudden? I didn't change the audio levels. I just paused it. That happens.
Oh, it did a bit.
Yeah, when I pause and play, sometimes when I live stream, sometimes I'll get very quiet all of a sudden. So
okay.
Yeah, let me try to rewind it and play again.
Street Fighter for an entire day.
Nah, it's still a bit quiet. Let me boost the volume then. Maybe it'll go back more soon. But yeah, I don't know why it went lower volume there. But I'll try and fix it.
These last year, by the end of the day, again, I was feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I'm gonna do. Number one, if this starts happening, if I get heated, I need you guys to call me out in chat, and I'm serious about this too. If you see me start to really get agitated, say, Phil, you're getting really agitated.
Oh, yeah, you may want to stop the podcast right now because you're clearly getting agitated. Yeah, I'm just saying, walk away for like 10, 15 hours, and then come back and you'll be fine.
And you really think anyone's going to call him out for anything in his chat? Like, without fear of getting banned?
He won't trust random people, he'll trust trusted sources. Oh, so-and-so said I'm getting worked up, I better fucking listen to them, they're a pay pig.
We're doing this for your own good, please calm down and take a break. And I will, but I need people to call me out on that.
Imagine like, needing a handler. Like,
a wrangler.
Yeah. Just like, guys, I need you guys to tell me when I'm getting too ornery or a little too temperamental.
Chad, chill out, man, please.
Yeah. Oh god, someone tell me to go into the naughty corner.
Yeah.
I'm getting too worked up playing my video games.
I can I can recognize it, because you know me, I'm stupid and I get so angry. I'm just in that moment, I'm not paying attention to anything. In addition, I have purchased I almost said purchased a smart TV. No, I didn't purchase a smart TV. I have purchased eye drops, 2 different kinds, and I actually have one here in the office that I will use when I need them. If my eyes start to burn or wig out or have issues, because some days here I'm just sitting here and I say, oh, my eyes. I say, oh, like pollen blew in or something, because I have my air conditioner on all day, and it's very possible pollen can come in and hurt my eyes. I'm going to use this to lubricate my eyes and try to make them feel better. I haven't had eye drops in ages. So I got this one in here, and I actually have ones in the bathroom that's a different brand. So I'm going to alternate between the two and see which one is better. This one is Refresh.
If he uses eye drops on stream, I'm just tempted to call it. Is he going to use them right now to demonstrate?
Optive. Oh my god. I was going to tell you what the active ingredient is, but I don't think I can read that word.
Oh, sorry. His eyes are too blurry to read the ingredients. Is that what's happening?
No, the irony.
This one is Refresh Octave. Oh my god. I was going to tell you what the active ingredient is, but I don't think I can read that word. It's got more syllables than I think the fucking dictionary has in.
Oh, wow. Good one, Phil.
What?
Well, he's like, wow, I saw a big word and I can't say it. This word wasn't in my comics.
Burger.
Carboxymethylcellulose, sodium. Carbethylmethylcellulose sodium, and glycerin. So it's basically eye lubricant, right? I got a completely different one in the
It's a shame it's not nitro and glycerin.
bathroom. I've already put eye drops on my eyes for today. And
Imagine putting eye drops on your eyes. Are you fucking surprised that's where I put them? I've already put eye drops on my eyes. Wow. I'm like, wow. Where else are you meant to put them? I already put it on my nose just to see if it was going to help better.
already feel much better. So I'm going to start doing, especially during this allergy season, I'm going to start doing this more regularly because I actually feel like this is going to make my eyes feel better and not have the strain that I had. It's, you know, it's on me, but man, these games too, I don't know how people fucking play that game all day. It literally made my eyes bug out. I can't see fucking watching this all day. It's funny because as soon as I was out of this office and I went downstairs and I relaxed with Kat, my eyes were perfectly fine because I needed to get out of the environment of staring at that bright shit and this ring light and everything in my face all day. You know what I mean? So anyway, some improvements, you know, eye drops I think will help. Taking breaks when I'm heated will help. So tonight, you know, if I get heated on the late stream, I need you guys to cool me down. Say, hey Phil, this is for your own good. Please calm down, okay? And I promise you, because people are like, oh, do it at your own risk. I'm not gonna sit here and ban people.
It's just, what the hell? Like,
do you think this? So this is him subtly suggesting to fans that they should tip to 50, so they've got the glasses on, and that won't affect his eyes as much.
no, because the glasses were on anyway during the day stream. You know what I mean? It didn't really help him much. It seems. No, it's like, can you imagine? Can you imagine if Phil has like some sort of tip goal where if somebody tips a certain amount, it automatically sprays it with water or something to cool down? It's like, hey, you're getting too worked up, Phil. Here's a tip to spray with water. No, he's
Or roll reverse, and Jasper comes in and sprays him to the roll reverse.
Jasper comes in and just claws a trap of him, scratches me. I'm down. Oh my god.
Hey Phil, this is for your own good. Please calm down, okay? And I promise you, because people are like, oh, do it at your own risk. I'm not gonna sit here and ban people.
How you do every day?
Excuse me?
I'm not gonna sit here and ban people. I think the volume's okay again. I think if the volume's going back to normal on the streams.
Own good. Please calm down.
Yeah.
Okay. And I promise you, because people are like, oh, do it at your own risk. I'm not gonna sit here and ban people because people are trying to be nice to me and do the right thing and tell me to calm down. Okay. I swear to you, I'll take it. I'll look at it. Oh, I'll try to acknowledge it. So be talking. Adrenaline pumping through me, but I'll try to calm down. I'm not going to be banning people and stuff because they're saying, hey,
just imagine Phil, like, you know, trying to keep his head not just, you know, I just imagine he's turned his head slightly to his left. His leg is bouncing profusely, so his head is bobbing all over the place.
And it's trapped. Get this clip ready. Yeah, get this clip ready so that we can put it alongside when he does ban someone who's just trying to say, calm down.
Definitely, it's definitely going to come back to haunt him, that one. I just imagine trying to read the chat, you know, the chat's so bloody I can't see. Let me move my head closer towards my laptop screen.
Oh, banned the wrong person. Oh no, email me. I'll unban you. Oh,
Derek says, calm down and watch this little girl's playing clip to calm down. What? Derek, stop. Oh, yeah, Steve's quoted a future Phil. Stop telling me to calm down. I don't need to calm down. I am calm, you fucking moron. You need more expletives than that. You need a few more fucks. I'm thinking now.
Phil, you're a little pissed off or whatever. You know, just everyone. I'm more level-headed than that. It's just in the moment, I get so angry because you saw as soon as we sat here for 10 minutes and talked, just chatted, and I went right back and I dominated. I was getting incredible amounts of wins right after that. So
who fucking
good stuff.
cares?
So like I said, I've watched some videos. I'm gonna try some of this corner tech. In fact, what I might do tonight, right before we go online, I might go into ranked for like 5 minutes and just try to practice a little bit because I want to practice these optimal combos and things.
You're gonna go into ranked and practice? No, you're not doing that. You're going into casual or practice, I guess. There's no way if I was going to go to ranked for 5 minutes and no, that's not happening.
That I saw the corner game is so good with Bison, so I need to get on that. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So anyway, that was Wednesday. All right, now let's talk about yesterday, which of course is a little segment that we like to call Phil's Day Off, where I talk about my day off. Admittedly, yesterday was not that big of a deal. It was a more chill day with my wife. You know, I ran errands, which actually wasn't a long time. I actually had to do less errands yesterday than I usually do, so it was actually a quicker segment of that. We had some Hawaiian food for dinner, nothing special to talk about there. Hawaiian barbecue.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
The first bingo of the game, because Phil had to mention Hawaiian food.
Yep, hang on.
Well, look at you, you're on sound effects.
How do I mute it? Is the question.
That was relevant though. That's what we used to have as the air horns.
Yeah,
Bring it back.
So was that sound good?
Had before. Spent some time with Jasper, cleaned up the house a little bit, folded clothes, woohoo, right? We watched the end of the season of BattleBots, the 2019 season, which was really fun. We love the BattleBot show. We've now seen 2 whole seasons. We can't wait for more because there's like 4 more to watch. My wife started playing the Mass Effect Legendary Remastered Trilogy again.
Who fucking
Because right
cares?
now she's trying to play other games. There was this new Robin Hood game that came out on Game Pass yesterday. So it's called like Robin Hood Builders, right? She's like, I want to try it. She goes to play it. First of all, on the Series S, it runs like shit. It's choppy as hell in a lot of parts. Then it'll get smooth, then it'll get choppy again. You can absolutely tell that basically this game is made for PC. Every menu looks like a PC menu, hotkeys and stuff, but you obviously can't hotkey shit on console. It just doesn't look very good.
Yeah,
the game itself is kind of underwhelming.
Hold on, don't consoles have like USB ports so you can actually connect, like, you know, keyboards to it if you want?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have keyboard support now. The Xboxes at least.
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It's like it's definitely supposed to be, you know, a game that's played on PC. And then in addition to that, it's incredibly slow paced. It's like, oh, you have to fucking hunger and drink meter and then crafting. Go chop down a tree. Get all those. Go back to your town and build like this tiny little thing. So she played it for like 45 minutes. She was like, this is the most boring, tedious game ever. And maybe if I was playing it on PC, it would be better. But being that it's console and so cumbersome and the frame rate's low, she's like, I'm not playing this anymore. So she's like, what do I want?
I'm willing to bet there's no way in hell that Cat Burnell hit Phil with the fucking word cumbersome. There's no way. I refuse to believe that big beefy boot fucking used the word cumbersome. There's no way.
What is she, Jad? What is she?
She's a big fucking bitch.
Go on. Yeah.
I'm gonna play the Mass Effect.
Oh, I don't have a sound clip. I'd have to cycle the Scottish sound clips to see if I get lucky.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's not.
This is the fucking Shawshank.
No, that's not either. No, that's
Is
not
there
it.
nothing
Nope.
on? This is the fucking
Nope.
And she's a big
There you go.
fucking bitch.
And he's cycling until you get to the right one. There you go.
Trilogy again. So she booted it up, and here's the thing. Mass Effect 1, I still think is the best game that they've ever made. Like, Mass Effect 2 is good. Mass Effect 3 is not so good. Mass Effect 1 is just outstanding. It still, to this day, has some clunky parts to it, like the cover system isn't so good and stuff. But for the most part, Mass Effect 1 is like best story, best music, best character development, establishing this cool universe of different cultures and stuff. Mass Effect 1 feels like the best effort to emulate Star Trek in a video game, right? Like, that's what it feels like. It's Star Trek. It's really neat. So she started replaying that, and I watched her play like the first few segments of that. While she's playing it, all right, the presidential debate between former President Donald Trump and current President Joe Biden happens. And I just happened to be like browsing around on my phone as I was watching her play, and it's just
he just happened to be browsing around on his phone. It just happened to be. Can you imagine Phil Burnell with a phone in his hand? Imagine that. Ah, bloody hell. Right, go on, Phil. Give us your human-style intelligent hot take.
Showing the video feed, and it's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. You got Donald Trump on the one side, and his face, he looks like he has to take the most wicked shit I've ever seen. Like, it looks like...
Oh, Scat Talk, guys. There we go. Good on.
Burger. Yes.
Almost a slam dunk. Yep.
He is about to erupt in his pants. His face is so... right? And then on the other side, you got Joe Biden,
right there.
And he looks...
There's got to be a thumbnail.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
His face is so...
There we go.
I don't know, but he's looking at himself. I mean, that's like... I never like it when he looks at himself when he's making faces, because that means he's deliberately, purposefully making that face. So it's like it's almost like he approves of his own face. I can't between his thumbnail sometimes is that he doesn't know what his face is making. Like this one for example. I mean, he has no idea what sort of face he's making here. Is this some kind of strange contemplative Phil, or is this somebody that's really imagining?
He's holding something.
No, he's trying to imagine like a thinner version of Cat on her cheeks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because he wishes they were like that small, but sadly they can't even T-pose to the current size of them. It's a shame. One day there'll be a size where you can just a bit T-pose enough to kind of wrap his hands around.
To take the most wicked shit I've ever seen. Like, it looks like he is about to erupt in his pants. His face is so... right? And then on the other side, you got Joe Biden, and he looks like some kind of a fucking, like walking zombie. Like, he looks like he's prosthetic from, like, a horror movie.
He's old as fuck. Of course he does. Both of them are fucking old geriatrics. Put it this way. You can probably say roughly the same things in American politics as you can in British politics. The standard of leader that's about to be elected, whether in the United States or in the UK. In July the 4th is election in the UK. That's when the votes happen. It's still like 6 months away in the US. But the standard of politician you have, regardless, is so disappointing. They're so poor. I mean, doesn't matter, Sunak with the Conservatives and Starmer with the fucking Labour, both awful fucking choices. But that's the fucking, it's like, which cunts do you want to go for? Which arsehole is the less prominent arsehole ever? And then you look at America. Remember 4 years ago, the Republicans were saying that Joe Biden was too old to be a leader of the United States. This year, Donald Trump is 1 year older than Joe Biden was 4 years ago, if that makes sense. So the Republicans' arguments 4 years ago don't apply this year for reasons, if that makes sense. Neither of them should be fucking in charge. We've had Biden, we've had Trump. Get some other fucking cunt in. Get anyone. Just no those guys. I don't know, but it's just I mean, the one big question mark, of course, is will Trump try and do another January fucking 6th or whatever it was? will such a thing happen again if he doesn't get his way? Because that shit was fucking crazy, man. I'm kind of glad the UK doesn't have that sort of thing. Meanwhile, in the UK, Nigel Farage is too scared to campaign in Scotland because he thinks the country's too dangerous for him. he legitimately, so he's got his own little party in the UK, Reform, whatever, no, but he's too scared to campaign in Scotland because he thinks it's too dangerous for him, which just that instills some pride in me as a Scotsman. That, you know, the football kind of, I was lacking some national pride because of the football stuff lately, but that restored some national pride in me when I went and read that headline. When I read it, Nigel Farage is too scared to go to Scotland to campaign. It just made me go, yes, we don't want you in Scotland anyway. You're a wee arsehole. You stay out in England or whatever. Yeah, so that was great reading for me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't even look human. It looks like this would have been a special effect from like a 1980s body horror movie, like it's a zombie that's about to explode or something. I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is the funniest fucking still I've ever seen in my life. Neither of these guys look like they're human. They look like, you know what I mean? So I showed it to Kat. She bursts out laughing. She's like, all right, let's watch this for like 20 minutes. Let's just watch this debate, all right? Oh my God. You know, as much as I've resisted DS politics, right? I've told you guys that I don't want to be political. I watched it. I was like, dude, I have to say something. Right? Like, I absolutely have to say something about this. This is just insane.
Because your take is going to be so important.
And Phil doesn't have to say anything. He can choose not to.
Yeah.
This is like the fucking Doctor Disrespect stuff again. He could have ignored that. Phil apparently loves ignoring drama. Remember he says he wants to stay away from the drama, just wants to focus on himself and do his own fucking thing and whatever. The hilarious thing about this as well is that Phil doesn't vote. Phil is having a political opinion about American politics when he has refused to vote to the last like decade or so at least, going by his own admission.
Really? His house, is he? Yeah.
But yeah, Phil, so I mean, I do hope somebody in his chat asks him, "Are you even going to vote?"
Yeah.
As a Phil, or ask him when, or even ask him when he last fucking voted. Like it's one of those things. If you don't use your vote, I don't think you should have a right to an opinion in the first place about the politics, because it's one of those things like if you're not even going to try and do anything yourself actively to kind of sway the outcome of the election, then you're part of the problem why you're not winning effectively. Like you didn't get your way, but you didn't vote along with other people. You know, I don't know, but fuck it. Let's see what Phil says.
Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is just wildly ridiculous. Okay, so in a nutshell, because I'm not going to talk too long about this, I just want to kind of get my say out there. All right, I don't feel that Donald Trump or Joe Biden are good presidential candidates for our country.
Not. I mean, both of them have been president before. Joe Biden, currently president, and Trump was president last time. They both didn't really do a great job, in my opinion, of being presidents. You know, I mean, really, it might be in everyone's best interest if old age just takes them both, and then we'll see what happens. I don't know. It seems very cruel to word it that way. I know it seems very cruel to kind of word it that way, but to be honest, they're both fucking being pretty pish. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah, I don't pay too much attention, but
who knows? Well, Jesus.
I actually feel like they're probably two of the worst fucking people that could possibly lead the United States of America. All right. On the one hand, you got Donald Trump, who is so full of himself and so full of bluster and feeling so immune to everything.
Are you feeling challenged, Phil? Yeah. Are you feeling threatened? Do you feel like he stole your whole shtick? Bro, he just like me, FR.
Like he can literally say or do anything, and he, you know, nothing happens. He's sitting there saying complete nonsense about stuff that never happened. He's making it up, right? And you know he's full of shit, what he's saying. But then Joe Biden goes to talk. He's talking like this. Like, literally, this is what he sounds like during the debate. I was like, is he okay? Like, is he all right? Why is he talking like this? Why is he whispering? You know, the whole debate's whispering. Is this how he talks now? He's just that old? He can't even fucking speak anymore? And he's supposed to be a fucking leader, and he can't talk.
He apparently had a cold, but yeah, he's too old to fucking think correctly anyway, because he was also fucking fumbling his lines and all that shit. I mean, again, they were both at it. So, Joe Biden's definitely the more dementia-ridden out of the two of them. But then you had fucking Donald Trump saying that Democrats wanted to abort babies after they were born. That's not called abortion. That's just called murder. If they're born, that's no longer abortion. That's just murder. And the best part was that point wasn't challenged. Biden didn't challenge him the point, and the person hosting the debate said, "Oh, thanks for that. Thank you, Trump, for saying that Democrats wanted to abort born babies." But yeah, Biden's always like fucking no one. I don't think he's. When's the last time he was able to form like a coherent conference? You know, anytime he speaks these days, there's always like one or two flubs. It's a wee bit. It's getting into George Bush territory with the amount of kind of embarrassing things that are being said. As a throwback.
And didn't he tweet? He tweeted that he would overturn, is it Roe versus Wade or whatever about abortion and that, and so on. You know, people have been saying, "Well, you are the president now.
Exactly.
You can do that."
Well,
and you're the one that.
Can he? I wasn't sure. I mean, I wasn't sure if it could actually do it or not, because I thought these things have to get decided as well by Congress or whatever. Because remember, Obama wanted to fucking do shit about guns, but he was kind of, his hands were tied somewhat by the Senate or Congress or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not sure how much power. It's one of those kind of damn things where it's like, and there's some things they can do, obviously. There's some things they have power over, but I think there's certain particulars where, depending on how many people are in Congress and Senate, or whatever, the president's hands might be tied as to what they can actually do. If that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, states have their own laws anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, exactly as well. It's fucking confusing as hell, isn't it?
And he's mumbling about things that are incoherent. He said something like the average American gets taxed 6% of their income, but millionaires only get taxed 1%. Neither are anywhere close to anything realistic or reality. But I think he actually believed what he said. Like, I don't even know what he was saying.
Well, what is it then, Phil?
Yeah, he actually said in a sentence, he said, "I killed Medicare." He said that. I killed Medicare. You did what? You just
no.
And what's funny is, for the points where it was coherent, okay, they only use those moments to attack each other. Every time that they were asked a direct question, what would you do about the opioid epidemic? What would you do about parents who need help right now raising their kids because money is tight? What would you do about the people who are, the border crisis and immigration? What would you do? Literally, they wouldn't answer the question. They would just say, yeah, that guy over there, he's a piece of shit. And this guy was, no.
Phil, you can talk. You can relate to this shit. We ask you the right question, you fucking goes like, hey, what's your take on this thing, Phil? And Phil's like, well, 14 years ago I worked at a helicopter company called Sikorsky. It's like, no, we don't want this story again. We asked you about this thing.
Actually, you're a jerk and a criminal. Well, yeah, well, you're an old decrepit piece of crap. Oh, yeah, well, you're a fucking orange fucking man. They would literally like go back and forth, just yelling at each other. And that was literally the debate. Like, that was the whole debate. I wish I could say that, like, that was, I'm making it up or I'm exaggerating. Like, they actually refused to address issues that the American people wanted to hear about. And instead, all they could do is attack each other. So I want you to think about that. These are supposed to be the two people who are going to lead our country. One of them will be president after the election. One of them will lead the country. And neither of them have a care in the world about the country. They only care about sitting there, yelling at each other like schoolyard children, ignoring all of the issues that actually are present that we care about and we need them to lead us through and help us with. One of them, literally, we know is a problem because he's a liar, he's a blowhard, he's a criminal. He was a criminal before he just got indicted, right? The other one is dead. Like, I don't even believe that Joe Biden is coherent. I think he's literally a puppet. Like, they've got him pumped through so many fucking drugs and shit to even be able to function and live that I would be surprised if he survived another 4 years.
Do you think Phil's doing his best to try and appeal to both sides here with this I think both of them absolutely suck kind of argument?
I called it in chat earlier.
Yeah, but the problem with Phil doing this is that instead of trying to kind of be considered as fair, he might just end up pissing everyone off at once.
Well,
I say everyone, I mean his audience. The political fans of his own audience.
If he got out of office and was able to live a normal life, maybe he would live longer. But dude, there's no way this guy's gonna be president for 4 more years if he gets reelected. He's not making it, okay?
They said that 4 years ago, and to be fair, the guy's still around, barely. So a lot of people did think that Biden was going to snuff it before he got to the end of his 4 years. But I mean, fair play to the guy, he's still going.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't live in the United States, because many of you don't, I know many of you here are international. In fact, more than half of my viewership is international at this point. I know this from looking at demographics. You might say, how in the holy hell is your country run like this? Like, how do you get candidates like that? How are those the best too? They're not. Our country is supposed to be a democracy. It's not. Our country is a sham. Our political system is set up to fool the common people to think we have a democracy. We don't. Here's an direct example why. You will never, ever in the United States of America, with the system as it is, have a common person who is not filthy rich, prominent, or already in politics get voted into a prominent political position. But that's...
And once again, we bring ourselves back around to the topic of money. You basically, if you're rich, you can do whatever you want. If you're rich, there's no repercussions for you for being a content creator and saying things and whatever. And if you're rich, you can do whatever you want. Joe Biden, to be fair to the guy, he's been in politics for like, what, fucking 40 odd years, 50 years? He's been around a long time politically. He's been on the scene politically a long time. His career has been politics, and you can argue maybe it's too long. It's a good fucking shout, perhaps so. But he's somebody that's been around that and seen an environment a long time. Trump, there's always question marks as to what he wanted to actually do by running for president. You know what I mean? And like, it felt like it was just a lot of things and a lot of favours and a lot of handouts for certain people or whatever, like, certain deals got made or whatever and things, or, that's kind of shenanigans as well. It's a strange one. Like, most politicians are out for themselves. At least Trump is kind of honest and admits it. You know what I mean? But he's still an arsehole though.
True.
And Mr. is, hey, Mr. There you go. Hi, Mr. There you go. Sorry. A bit distracted with Phil being all political.
the whole idea of democracy, is that if someone is supposedly has the best ideas or is a good leader, that they should be able to be voted in by the people to lead the country. But that's not possible. In order to actually get into a position of power in the United States, you need to be rich, you need to be famous, you need to already be in a political family, or any of those three combinations. Take a look at anyone in fucking politics right now, and that is the case. Very few cases where you see someone who's the oddity who gets into politics and is not one of those three things, okay? So the system's rigged, that there's already an upper class who already stay in power, and everyone under them just has to deal with the system. Because God forbid that we speak up against it. Oh, you're revolting. Wait, what? I just want to reform the system. The system doesn't work. Oh, no, that's a revolt. What? No, we should have a system by which we can improve our political undertakings. Oh, no, go to jail. Oh, okay. What?
So I have no idea.
Is that how it works, is it?
Is Phil not aware of what amendments are in American law? Like, how many? There's been multiple amendments over years. Like, there's been like fucking dozens and dozens of them, haven't there? Which means that they changed the law at some point. No, if anyone wants to change the law sometimes, and you can actually fucking make an argument for changing some parts of the fucking law that's enshrined in like the Constitution, for example, you can have amendments get made to them to try and, suit current times or whatever.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, you're thrown in jail, apparently.
This is such a terrible political take, it really is. He really should have just stayed quiet. Yeah. He really should have just stayed quiet in the whole thing, because he's proven.
Still waiting on that tip.
He's proven to everyone
Still waiting on that potential tip.
Yeah, he has no idea what he's talking about. And he wants to start a politics channel one time. This is his this is like an audition tape for him to start his own politics channel.
Oh, we ought to do it after the election's done, rather than do it now when it's a proper big topic, because there's an election coming up this year.
Yeah. Keep in mind though, it's actually quite strange in America to have this sort of debate so early on, because the election's not until November. I think they have another head-to-head thing scheduled for September or something like, But yeah, it's kind of strange to do it so early in America when they don't have to vote until November. So the Democrats are probably hoping it would come the second head-to-head. Most people have forgotten the first one because it didn't go well for Biden at all, that's what I'm sure.
Oh no, go to jail. Oh, okay. What? So that's what I mean. Like, it's such a bad system. That's why we have people who like, wow, how could you have the two worst candidates for president? Because literally neither of them are actually like going to be leaders. They're just going to be figureheads for two political parties that have always been in power here forever. The Republicans and the Democrats. It's that simple. We have two sides who argue, and these are the people who will be there in the position, but it's just going to be them dominating depending on who wins this presidency, So anyway, after seeing that debate, okay, I see this and I'm like, this is insane. Like, this is literally the two people who are going to be president are the worst. So here's all I have to say about it, because I'm going to end this now, because I don't want to talk about it all day. I just want to get out of the Phil's Day Off segment and get to stuff that's relating to my content and stuff, okay? If you live in the United States of America, all right, right now, especially if you saw that debate last night, you may feel pretty depressed. You might feel like there's no hope for this country. You might actually feel like, oh my God, we're doomed. I don't blame you for feeling that way, all right? But here's what I have to say on the subject, and I hope that you will take this to heart. When you go to vote in November for a presidential candidate, don't vote for the person. Vote for what you think is best for the country when it comes to the party that they represent. Allow me to explain. We had Donald Trump as president for 4 years. I want you to think about the 4 years Donald Trump was president and how this country was. Then we just had Joe Biden.
You have to actually say what I mean by that is,
Oh, okay. It's similar sentiment, but not quite.
I think we have allowed to explain as part of the options normally as well, but it's not a particular card, but allowed to explain as one of the options. I'm going to wind it and let him cook here, but yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where he's going to go here with this card. This card rant. Also, I wonder if Phil's even going to say he's going to vote. You don't even need to ask Phil who he's voting for. Just ask him, is he going to vote himself? Probably not.
Country when it comes to the party that they represent. Allow me to explain. We had Donald Trump as president for 4 years. I want you to think about the 4 years Donald Trump was president and how this country was. Then we just had Joe Biden for 4 years. I want you to think about how the country is right now under Joe Biden. Do you think that the country is better under Joe Biden than it was under Donald Trump?
That's actually not the fairest way to compare them, I think. Because, I don't like, most people know I don't fucking like Trump. I think Trump's a fucking arsehole. But he had a slight disadvantage of having COVID happen during his presidency, which is a wee bit fucking unfair for him to try and every single fucking government around the world struggle to fucking handle and deal with that. The United Kingdom alone.
Yeah, right at the end.
The United Kingdom had to write off £114 billion of PPE equipment because it wasn't stored properly. £114 billion wasted on over buying this fucking random PPE equipment or whatever, which was not used and not stored properly and then just fucking got damaged. It's incredible. Every government around the world seemed to fucking struggle with this shit, and It's, yeah, it's bizarre.
Yeah, it's a bit scary how delicate we are as a human race. Like,
we were so ill prepared.
The world can come to a standstill because of that. Yeah,
the world was so goddamn ill prepared for something like that happening, and it was a huge wake up call. It's one of those things where hopefully, if it happens again in the future, hopefully we'll be better prepared. But yeah, but I think it's an unfair thing to compare. I mean, what was the worst thing that happened when Trump was president? You know, well, COVID happened, but that's not his fucking fault. I'm not going to fucking blame Donald Trump for fucking COVID. That'd be cruel.
Yeah.
But aside from the COVID stuff happening, though, what else was there that was so? Like, I guess you could argue Roe versus Wade being overturned. That was a Trump thing, wasn't it?
I think so. I don't follow American politics too much.
I know.
I'm Phil's audience. I'm getting his takes and like learning about politics through Phil.
I know, it's such a bizarre thing. So, what's he going to try and say here? Is he going to try and say ignore the person, but vote for what's best for you?
Yeah, party.
Then vote for Joe Biden. Do you think that the Trump era was better than the Biden era? Then vote for Donald Trump. Don't vote for the person. Vote for the experience we had as citizens in this country during their times as president, because it's representative of how it's going to continue to go.
Oh, he's definitely voting for Biden. Oh, I'm telling you right now, he's definitely voting for Joe Biden. You want to know why I know? When Donald Trump was president, they closed the restaurants for him. He couldn't take Cat to a restaurant. Donald Trump closed all the restaurants, and it's all Donald Trump's fault. Yeah, he's definitely voting for Biden because Donald Trump took away his goddamn fucking weekly meals out.
When they get in power, you understand? So you can't vote for a candidate when both are bad. Vote for what you think is best for this country. And I could stand here and I could weigh and balance that, but this is not DS politics, right? I could tell you my opinion. It doesn't matter. What matters is for you personally, were you better off under Trump? Are you better off under Biden? Vote for the best candidate based on that, and fuck the person, because who even knows what's going to happen? Like literally, either of them could croak in office. It's just, we're in a situation where it's just a joke at this point with the way our country is being run. Okay. All right, that's that. That's all I have to say. We're done with that.
Is that it?
I just had to say something because my God, that was an embarrassment last night. Okay. Okay.
So both candidates are really ugly, and vote for the party, not the thing. That's it. That's all I had to say. Okay.
All right.
Who fucking
Let's continue, shall we?
cares?
So after that ended, we relaxed, we watched some BattleBots, we went to sleep, and now I'm back. So now let us talk about the schedule for the week, and then I have a bunch of news stories to cover for today that are gaming related, not political. Okay. First off, today it is a continuation of Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, which I'm excited to get back into. As you know, when I played this on Tuesday, we had a really great stream. Going up the giant mountain and taking on Bale, the giant dragon. Epic boss fight, arguably one of the best looking, if not...
Okay, was that the first boss? Was that the first boss we've had?
Oh yeah, I think it probably is.
Boss.
Apparently a lot of bosses have said, I don't want to lose count here. I might rewind it just to be sure. I'm going to rewind just a wee bit just to make sure I'm missing. So, if that was the first boss one, then I got it.
All right. Let's continue, shall we? So, after that ended, we relaxed, we watched some BattleBots, we went to sleep, and now I'm back. So now let us talk about the schedule for the week, and then I have a bunch of news stories to cover for today that are gaming related, not political. Okay. First off, today it is a continuation of Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, which I'm excited to get back into. As you know, when I played this on Tuesday, we had a really great stream. Going up the giant mountain and taking on Bale, the giant dragon. Epic boss fight, arguably one of the best looking, if not the best looking FromSoft boss fight I've ever seen. Wow. It was really fun. It was with story elements implemented in it. Then we went ahead and went to Castle Ensitz, which everyone was demanding that I do. Went through, beat the whole dungeon, beat the boss in 6 tries, 15 minutes, done. And it's funny because again, online, people freaking out about this.
Oh, here he goes. He's going to fucking brag about fucking beating a boss by cheesing his tactics. Jump R2 is back in here to stay, and Phil's like, oh, it's easy. And yeah, Phil's like got an overpowered weapon, he's using jump R2 tactics. Yeah, of course it's going to be easy when you fucking cheese it.
Boss, and a lot of people saying it took him like 3-4 hours to beat the boss. It's this simple. What this DLC is expecting you to do is to embrace it. Don't go into this DLC with, oh, well, this is how I played the main game, so this is how I play the DLC as well. I tried that with my magic build, and I got slapped around. Like, just like, spanked, like, bent over and just on the butt. I got wrapped, right? That's not what they want you to do. They want you to play this as a new game. So when you're going into that, you have to embrace the fact that you're going to find new weapons. You're going to find these Skadu tree upgrades. You have to work with that system. You can't expect that what you did previously is going to be working again, right? So, yeah, that's essentially what I've done. I've now started adopting the new weapons, new strategies. Got some Skadu tree fragments. I think I'm up to like +7 now, so that's what? A 35% increase to my damage and my damage resistance, because 5% per level of Skadu tree. So yeah, and what happened? I ran right the fuck right into this boss room of Rolana, and yeah, she was fun boss, interesting. She's a tank, but I kicked her ass. I have no fear. I'm not worried if people took 3+ hours on this fucking boss. Send their ass 15 minutes. Slap, get out of my fucking way. I got other shit to do. I don't have time to waste on this boss. It's only the second one in the DLC. I'm sure there's worse ones coming, right? So, Yeah, I mean, that's really what people have to do. Embrace what the game is handing you. It's handing you a plethora of new weapons. It's handing you a new upgrade system. Respect, embrace, succeed. Don't go into it with the mentality, I'm just going to do exactly what I did in the first game. Oh, the blood build and summon and do all the same shit. Why can't I beat this boss? Because they literally changed the game for a reason. They want you to have to adapt and do something different, which we're all going to have to do. So I got these awesome swords from Alana. They look really cool, but I need more decks in order to even use them properly. So I think what I'm going to do for the next 4 levels I gain, I'm going to put it in the decks. I'm going to test the swords out, see how I like them. And if I do like them, I'm going to fully upgrade and respec to use them. Basically, one sword is glintstone and one sword is fire. With the glintstone, you use a big projectile, and with fire, you do a spinning, twirling fire attack that combos, and it looks like it would be really effective against certain enemies and bosses. So it sounds to me like it's great. I don't know. I really want to use it because it looks so sweet. And plus, a dual sword build just sounds awesome. I'm disappointed because the dual axes that I got were terrible. They're so stubby and couldn't really hit anything. But the dual swords are lengthy and have good reach. So now it sounds like that's kind of what I wanted to do with the DLC to begin with. So I think that's probably what I'm going to go for next, okay? So we will have a stream or two of me still using the kind of anvil hammer build, but then I'll probably switch to the swords and try them out, and hopefully I like them, and we'll respect to them too, okay? That's the plan. So today, I've been in Castle Ensis, and this new area, what is it, the Skidoo Altis opened up, but I don't want to fall for the trap, because I think a lot of people fell for this trap in this DLC. They beat the major story area, and they're like, okay, on to the next, but that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to thoroughly be exploring all the areas. I haven't explored the river in front of the castle yet. Remember, we were doing it from the other end, the south end?
He's going to be stalling as much as possible, exploring as much as possible, trying to drag us out as long as possible to try and get as much money from as dent heads as possible playing this game.
Yeah. No tip came in as well during the politics bit, at least. So.
Well, if it did, he's
maybe
not.
he just
Well, keep in mind he does that after everything's done. Tips may have came in, but he just hasn't done it yet. Yeah.
But I never explored the whole other end, and I want to see how do you get down there, how do you go up. I didn't fully explore to the west of the castle. I just went to this one ravine, but there's all this other stuff there, and I want to kind of see what's over there first before we go past Castle Ensis. Okay, so I want to do that first. Let's explore to the west and the river if we can get in there. Let's explore all that stuff in the castle, or before we pass the castle and go to this Skidoo Altis, because then we're gonna skip a lot of shit. You know, I don't want to miss that. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, that's today's stream. Exploring, getting some levels. We could try to use these dual swords and seeing what we find. Okay. Good stuff.
Colleen has come from the future and says that currently, right now, live DSP has $15+ in tips so far.
Oh wow!
And I think I think Phil's still doing a podcast. Like he's probably not ended yet. No, he's still going. Like looking at a timeline or whatever, he's still technically doing a podcast right now.
Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's a return of Friday Night Fights. That's right, we didn't have a Friday Night Fights last week because I was doing the whole day of the Elden Ring DLC. Well, Friday Night Fights returns with Bison ranked gameplay tonight. I'll probably maybe do like one match casual to get warmed up, try a few different things, and then go right into the rank and see if we can continue to climb him up the ranks. Maybe get him to master. Do I think I'm getting master tonight? No, I don't. It's gonna be just what happened with Akuma. When I hit 5 stars.
Phil, for God's sake, why do you think? Look, you're not entitled to master. Especially, he's not. Fridays are always so bad for him playing this game. Fridays always get him playing against other people who are good at the game. So he is going to hate tonight. If Piece of Pieces restreaming tonight, yeah, I would probably recommend checking them out.
At least he's got his chat to calm him down this time.
Oh yeah,
so.
Exactly. Yeah, he's like hating Derek, fucking going, Phil, please, Daddy Phil, please take a break. Throw water in your face. Stop yelling at us.
Diamond to hit the tryhard level, all the idiots fucking playing their patterns, mashing buttons, doing easy mode garbage online. I'm gonna have to deal with that, but hopefully I can adapt and persevere. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Tomorrow will be more Elden Ring on the daytime stream, and then tomorrow night is the return of Stardew Valley Late Night Chill. I'm excited for that. Obviously, Stardew Valley's been doing really well in the rotation as a Late Night Chill stream. We've got a good engaged crowd that have been incredibly supportive as I played this game.
I'm gonna count that as engagement. A good engaged crowd.
Burger.
Translation.
Nice.
The translation of that, of course, is a crowd of 2 people throwing me a bunch of money. Phil gets at least $100 per Stardew stream because 2 people at least are trying to get Phil to not wage quit the goddamn game.
Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Sunday's React Day. We've got the DSP versus the Internet Clip Show on the day stream. We've got the Dark Souls 1 Retro React on DSP Throwback on the late stream. That'll be exciting because we're playing Elden Ring and then to be able to go back to my very first ever FromSoft experience, see the difference, which is huge and hilarious. That's going to be fun. Monday, Street Fighter 6 will be the daytime stream. Yes, on Monday, Street Fighter 6 will be a day stream of Bison. And then Monday night, if all goes according to plan, I'm going to start a new game, and I think it's going to be the Riven remake on PC. People have looked up the specs, and essentially what's in this PC, my mini PC, is exactly what it needs to run at a decent setting. I don't think I'll be able to go crazy. I'll probably have to play it at 1080p, but I should be able to play it. And
yeah, naturally, Phil, if you've got the minimum requirements to play a game, then naturally you won't be able to fucking go like full settings. You'll be able to run it essentially, I imagine, on the lowest settings, if what you're saying is true. Bloody hell.
I was excited because I played Myst many years ago. People loved that playthrough. I thought it was really neat. Tons of crazy puzzles and stuff, and I very much might need a lot of help figuring them out. Like,
well, naturally, because you're not very smart at puzzles, and you hate puzzles. You hate anything with some cognitive thought.
and stuff.
Yeah,
When we
that's
play
a
Riven.
chat all the time.
It's awful, yeah. Well, if Phil's like, oh, guys, please, I'm going to need help. I'm going to need help with a certain puzzle. No, I don't take. I'm not going to take your advice unless there's some money attached to it. Someone else said me advice. I mean tips. I mean both.
Yeah, it's like when he
part,
asks. It's when he turns his head and just looks at chat while the game's playing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see he's just scanning.
It's honestly like a fucking tennis match, you know? When he's fucking playing a game sometimes and he doesn't know what to fucking do. It is like a tennis match, left, right, fucking constantly.
Tons of crazy puzzles and stuff, and I very much might need a lot of help figuring them out, like hints and stuff for people who played Riven. But for the most part, I think it's going to be something different to balance my content. So we'll have these 4 games kind of be balanced, and it'll be a good back and forth, right?
Nope.
Then on Wednesday we'll go back to, on Tuesday we'll go back to Elden Ring and Stardew Valley, and then Wednesday we'll leave it completely open. It could be either Street Fighter or Elden Ring on the day stream, and it could be either Riven or Stardew on the late stream. I'll kind of leave it open. We'll see what we want to do. Okay? And that's streaming week. Keep in mind, Monday is July 1st. That means that on Monday I will be redoing my background for the month, bringing in new artwork, and readjusting everything to make it look.
Oh, so Phil, you're going to reuse assets for your own content? I thought you hated it when people do that for games. And yet it's fine for you to do it for your streams?
A little bit different and fresher for the month of July and the summer. Also, keep in mind, that first week of July means patrons, people who pledge to my Patreon.
Also, money.
Oh.
Keep in mind, money.
Yeah.
Money, yeah. So more money. Just like, I just segued into a segment all of a sudden. Money.
Yeah, no way.
Might have some private videos that they want to be made, and I will likely have to take a night stream off, not this week coming up, but the week after, in order to do all those private videos. Depending on how many there are, from my knowledge, there might be a few this month, so I definitely am going to probably have to take a night stream off to do them all, but then we get back to normal. But I'll let you know. That would not be this week. That would end up being like next week sometime, and I'll let you know when I have more information on that, okay? The only other thing really going on right now is that we are talking about 2 different things coming up. Number 1, there's been some discussion about me doing more variety of content. For example, perhaps building a Lego set or doing some kind of another kind of game, other than video games.
Did you not know about the Lego stuff? Or?
Oh god, no! What? So does someone seriously suggest that?
Yeah, genuinely, he wants to try and branch away from gaming stuff, you know. So he's not, because he can't do it forever. He's getting carpal tunnel in his hands and all that, you know. So he actually liked the idea of doing a Lego set, but he wants to start off small. He doesn't want to invest too much money into the first thing he buys for Lego.
Oh my god! What's up?
Thank you very much to Elitism Britannia for the super chat, who says his channel name shouldn't be DSP Gaming, it should be called Dent Gaming. Pay me and play with me, hand hold me, snort to keep me progressing in the game. I've said similar things in the past. I mean, some games it's basically like fucking DSP tries it, letting his audience play the game for him. Like the audience are paying Phil for him to win. You know, here's where you do this, here's how you do that. It's a weird fucking thing. I don't know why Phil plays certain games only to make sure he doesn't do anything in the game, and just let his audience do it all for him. But yeah, going back to the Lego, he genuinely wants to start to build something with his audience with Lego, but he doesn't want to invest too much money into it because someone told him to get Tuxedo Cat. There's a Lego tuxedo wearing cat kind of thing, but it's $100. And Phil said no to it. Phil said no to it because it's too expensive. So yeah, he wants to start off smaller than that. He wants some sort of like $50 maximum Lego build thing for a stream.
Yeah, good luck with that. Surely you could get Cat involved on that. You can build it together as a couple, you know.
No, I mean, she would just eat the pieces.
Yeah, no, I've got some joking.
She would eat the pieces, you know. I mean, just.
No. Stop it, Cat.
You gotta remember, she destroys everything. You know. Bathrooms and kitchens and sink disposals and vacuum cleaners and exercise bikes or whatever. You know, I mean, there's nothing safe. Even suet blocks doesn't degrade, you know, in her. She is a destroyer of all things. So yeah, she would just break the Lego probably or eat it.
And enjoying like a late night chill stream of that with you. We talked about it and someone was like, "How about this is the Lego set?" I said, "That sounds good." He said, "Yeah, it only costs $100." I said, "That sounds awful." I can't spend $100 on a Lego set.
But he wants $100 at least for doing the stream. But he doesn't want to spend $100, so Phil is not willing to speculate to accumulate. That's what we're going to boil us down to here. He does not want to invest in his business for potential returns because he hasn't got written guarantees from his dent heads that are willing to support Phil doing this sort of stuff.
Yeah, the only investment is buying like meals he wouldn't normally buy to eat on stream. That's his investment.
Oh, I hear this again. This is an amazing sound clip, by the way.
Other than video games and enjoying like a late night chill stream of that with you. we talked about it, and someone was like, "How about this is the Lego set?" I said, "That sounds good." He said, "Yeah, it only costs $100." I said, "That sounds awful. I can't spend $100 on a Lego set right now." You know, maybe if we were to do a late night chill stream like that and it worked and people came out and really enjoyed it because of the interactivity and the difference of me doing something else rather than playing a game, and then got well supported, then I could use the money from that support to buy the next expensive Lego set, right? But no, listen, I'm not going to initially invest $100 into a Lego set for this experimental stream that everyone.
Oh, and Jad as well. Right? You know,
so,
he's going to be asking chat to help him build it. Like, what piece goes in where? Like, they're going to build it for him through bloody chat.
Yeah. Oh, and he was very clear.
Understand instructions.
He was also very clear that the camera is extremely easy for him to move and reposition, so he can just build it on his little, you know, because he's got a little table. And, you know, where his arm essentially is heading towards you know, there to the left-hand side of the screen. Yeah. There's a little table he can use there to build a Lego thing on, and he can move the camera very easily.
I can move it now.
Yeah, but exactly.
Push-ups now, then.
It's kind of strange, exactly. That's why I said at the time. You know, why couldn't Phil move the camera before that easily? It's a gun-style tripod, called. He's able to move the camera easily because it's a gun-style tripod. Have you ever heard of a tripod being called a gun-style tripod before?
I didn't know that was a style of tripod. I thought it was just a tripod, but yeah.
Neither did I, but apparently that's what Phil's got. He's got only the best, of course. Jesus, yeah. So thank goodness he can move his tripod now so very easily, so he can reposition it to suit his own needs. And David Ellis says the Death Star cost me 360 Australian dollars, so that's probably like 100.
Oh, that's Arrow pick there as well. Better.
Yeah, so that's probably too expensive as well. I think I'll be too much money for them.
I guess we'll see. But that's an idea. Let's keep talking about that. And of course, another idea that we've had that we were talking about was the next marathon, that it should be maybe in late July or early August, and that it should be based on like a summertime vibe and event. And so some different ideas people had for maybe play the Nintendo World Championships game that's coming out on Switch and do challenge runs in that to see how well I can do, because that's all it is. It's literally a game of all challenge runs in classic NES games. Maybe I could do some Stardew Valley, maybe some Street Fighter Online.
Wall Street.
Maybe another opportunity to toss in a few indie games. Or
so play what he normally plays.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Just 2 of the 3 games are games he's played anyway at the minute.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, some food, some booze, maybe a tier maker, because we haven't done a tier maker in ages. We can think of one that's like summer related or something like that. So all these different ideas, let's keep that going. I don't think we'll talk much about it today because I have a lot of news to get to, but this is something to keep in our discussions over the next several weeks so we can start to plan this out, okay?
I've got an idea that, so, you know, Phil's idea of a summer style tier maker would just basically be
I was about to say, what would that be?
It'd be a thermometer showing different temperatures getting hotter and hotter. Here's the temperature, 81 degrees, and 82 degrees, 83, 84. Check out how hotter it gets. The hotter. What's your ideal temperature? Should 85 degrees go in S tier or A tier? Fuck off.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment. Guess which dead man gets elected? No, I'm kidding. We're already done with DS politics, I promise you. It's time for DSP News. We have many news stories to cover today. First of all, Square Enix has come out publicly saying they are still going to make small and medium scale games as well as AAA titles. This is part of their new pipeline plan. If they define indie games as casual, small, and medium scale, they're going to work hard on those. They can't name specific titles, but they will be continuing to making games that are not just major AAA games. The reason this comes out is because there was a statement they had made earlier this year that made it sound very much like they were dumping all small titles and only working on giant games moving forward. And a lot of people were like, well, that's disappointing because they've actually done some smaller scale stuff that's been quite good, and we don't want to see small scale or mid scale games go away, but they're basically backstepping on that statement, okay? We have a couple interesting stories regarding Nintendo. First of all, Nintendo has come out and said that they are aware that recently there have been a lot of leaks within the company. And so a lot of their big announcements end up being hitting the internet first, and then they have to like formally announce it right away after because it leaked. But
is that true? Because I thought they had just had that kind of presentation recently, and everyone was surprised.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, there's a part where there was so many surprises.
They seem pretty good with leaks, really.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, isn't that why it went down so well? And partially because nobody had any idea it was coming. Like, well, they knew a direct was happening, but they had no idea what to expect from it. So,
yeah, I think it's more specifically there have been stuff maybe in the past that have leaks, one or two things, so they know why it happened. Like
saying is they're trying to take steps to prevent this from happening moving forward, including working with external companies to try to diagnose the leaks. They have introduced new security systems, and they're trying to further educate their employees about IT security. This sounds to me, they're not saying that there's actually a conscious knowing leak in the company, but that someone possibly might be socially engineering them. Does anyone know what social engineering is?
If he makes it about himself... No. If he mentions the bank leaks or what will happen to him, yeah, if he makes it about himself. Remember, according to Phil Burnell's own narrative, the bank leaks were fake. You know, the thing that, you know... So this thing. So
Yeah, tell you what, if he goes straight into that, Jad, and talks about bank leaks like right away, I'll give you a super chat. That's fine, my little promise.
So he admits that he was attacked. He admits somebody went after his bank account, but he claims all the information that was gained from his bank account. He admits all. He says all this is fake. That a detractor made every single transaction up here.
Yeah.
So Phil Bonnell's narrative is every single transaction on here was fabricated. Even though some things correlate and line up perfectly with what Phil did that particular day based on when you look back to some of his content streams. Like for example, like I mean, I'm you know, things like Phil went to Burger King, for example, for Kat's birthday. That sort of thing lined up with Kat's birthday. You know, when you scroll down on the bank leaks for it, oh shit, you know, things like that. And you know, so yeah. But Phil claims it's all fake because he had no choice but to fucking claim it's fake. What else is he going to fucking do? You know, he has no choice but to say, oh, this is not real. Because otherwise he's got to admit, oh, it's true, and I do spend hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on things like, look at all these microtransactions. This is all Apple iTunes. This is $2,654 on Apple iTunes microtransactions between the 30th of November and the 1st of December 2020.
Jesus Christ.
And that's just one small chunk. That's probably that's probably the weekend and stuff or whatever.
Just back.
Anyway.
Just dropping $100 at a time, just over and over.
It's insanity, yeah. Phil was Phil, during those Twitch days, Phil was not shy about spending that, you know, that membership money he got from Twitch, you know. He made more money in Twitch so he could feel free to spend way more in the game than he could now. Anyway, let's see, will he mention his own social engineering personal attack?
Some money on the line here. So
it basically means you fool someone into believing something that's not true, but because they're a human and they're fallible and they're gullible, they believe it, and then they end up giving you something that you shouldn't have. So for example, you know, there's been instances where someone impersonates someone. They try to fool a customer service rep into thinking they're someone that they're not. Oh, I lost my password and I can't get into my account. You really need to help me out because if I don't get in there, I don't have access to this and this, and I could lose everything and blah, blah, blah. And the person on the other end of the line just gives them the benefit of the doubt rather than saying, no, we have a strict policy saying no about this. And the next thing you know, they get access to the account and now they're doing all this malicious stuff with it because they shouldn't be in there, but that was their intent to begin with. So,
he's gonna not
very well
saying it.
That there's someone working with Nintendo employees acting like they're a confidant or someone, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, I really am this person I say I am and they're not. And they're using this as a way to get access to this information they shouldn't have, and then they're just tossing it all over the internet, and they're the lead. So Nintendo says they're going to do something, they're going to re-educate, they're going to try to investigate the situation.
He never made it up himself, I guess, is the one to bring up. There we go. So he never actually
he danced around it. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, I'll gift a membership.
Oh, cheers.
There you go.
That's very nice. Congratulations to
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
For receiving that membership.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Cheers, Brad Burnian, for gifting.
It's kind of fascinating, honestly, how this is all happening. I mean, how many leaks have we had? We just had one at Rockstar recently, right, for GTA 6, and it's happening very, very commonly now. The era of social media has really changed things for these kind of, digital companies. Everything just, being spoiled, basically, ahead of time. And to some extent, you gotta understand that, like, an element of surprise is a good thing, right? To actually be able to surprise someone with a great announcement versus, you already knew about it months in advance, it's a shocking thing that could be seen as very positive. So, yeah, I understand the need for secrecy and stuff in these cases. Following up with Nintendo, so Shinya Takashi, who I believe he's one of the execs at Nintendo, but I forgot to write down which one he is. He's one of the executives at Nintendo. He said the following: increased development time is unavoidable for video games, but Nintendo is taking steps to address this situation. For example, number one, expanding and hiring more people. And number two, focusing on making more AA games rather than AAA games. They'd like to put out more games in general. They're basically recognizing that a 6 to 7 year development time is too long to wait for the next game in the hot franchise that you like. For example, this was directly asked during this call that he had with shareholders. Why did a new 2D Super Mario Brothers game take over 10 years to happen in Super Mario Brothers Wonder? All right. Well, one of the other executives actually countered. This was Takashi Tezuka. He says, well, actually, we did have Mario Maker and we did have Super Mario Odyssey and other Mario games during that time frame. So it's not like we just abandoned Mario for over 10 years. But the point remains that, yes, in order to get these new franchise installments out, it's taking forever. I mean, Super Mario Odyssey was essentially a close-to-launch title for the Switch, and that was, 7 years ago? And have we seen another 3D Mario game since? No, we saw a remake, Super Mario 3D World remake, but we haven't seen a new 3D Mario game at all. Why not? Where are they? People want them. I mean Odyssey sold. Why wouldn't you have another one? I think the rare exception would have been Zelda Breath of the Wild and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Why? Same engine. It's literally the same game twice. They even reused the same goddamn map. So they were able to pump out another one fast. While in other cases, when they're going from the ground up, it's taking them like a 7+ year development cycle. So I kind of get it. I understand what they're saying. Here's the thing. By no means am I complaining. When these first-party Nintendo titles come out, these things are polished up the ass. These things are beautiful experiences, you know? Likely when the next Mario Kart comes out, it's going to be like the best driving game ever when it comes to like arcadey style, kart style gameplay. I mean, they haven't had one since the fucking Wii game, right? The last one was a remake, or excuse me, that one was the Wii U one. You know, there was no Switch exclusive one. So it'll be great. You know, I fully believe the next Mario game will be amazing, but it takes so long. You know, how long are you going to wait? A human can only live a certain amount of time, right? I'm a lifelong fan of Mario. I want more Mario.
Because
and you take so long.
does he think it's easy to make a masterpiece?
Yes.
Like, because it's hard.
No,
it's hard to do this thing.
Phil says it's easy.
Sorry, yeah.
Phil says it's easy.
I know. Or even just to make a game at all, even an average one takes time. But to make one that is considered, you know, one of the best ever or a game of the year is fucking difficult. That's why it takes time.
Phil's main complaint if a game is not good is he'll fucking say, "Why did the game developers not make this game good?" Like he legitimately says that. You know, he doesn't offer a way to the game to be better. He just says, "Why is it not good?"
Mm-hmm.
The game's bad because I say it's fucking bad. Why did they not try and make the game good? Like, no game developer on the planet is intentionally trying to make their game bad. They all do their best with what they can, with what's at their disposal. There could be all sorts of reasons and explanations. Maybe they're trying to rush to make a deadline, maybe they're under pressure, maybe they're under budget or whatever, maybe they just didn't have the fucking technology available. There's all sorts of things. But Phil doesn't understand it, and really he really should try and educate himself on the process so he has a better understanding, and that way maybe he won't be so goddamn toxic to these game developers in future. But that's just wishful thinking on my part.
Yeah, we can but hope.
To get it, you know? So they're saying they're going to maybe scale down and do more AA rather than all AAA experiences. That's interesting. I'm curious how that will be implemented, honestly. Here's an interesting story. I found this one interesting. So former Rockstar...
Stop saying interesting. Get this guy a goddamn thesaurus. We're like fucking 3 interestings and like fucking 2 sentences.
Honestly.
Let's count the interestings.
Down and do more AA rather than all AAA experiences. That's interesting.
1.
I'm curious how that will be implemented, honestly. Here's an interesting story. I found this one interesting. So former Rockstar Games,
Jesus Christ.
like CEO and co-founder Dan Houser. He's no longer with the company, correct? I think he left. But when he was asked, why didn't you ever do any movies for your popular properties? For example, Grand Theft Auto was all the rage in the 2000s and the 2010s, right? Red Dead Redemption exploded in popularity in the 2010s. Didn't you ever think of doing like movies for those? Because don't you think that they would have done well, being that those games have such great narratives, right? So here's how he responded. It's this simple. He didn't want to have lack of creative control over their IPs. His direct quote, they thought that we'd be blinded by the lights, but the risk never made sense. Since we wouldn't have creative control, you know, chances were that those franchises would end up being changed or kind of bastardized in some way in order to translate them to the movie medium, and he didn't want that to end up sucking. For example, he says most video game adaptations at that time, we're talking, you know, early 2010s, were very poor quality. We didn't have some of the more modern live-action video game movies now that have actually been exceptionally good. And he felt that it wasn't worth risking multi-billion-dollar IPs and then having them look like jokes in front of millions of people worldwide just because they wanted to make a buck. But he is stated in saying, you know, times are different now. Now, think of the last couple of years, Super Mario movies, Sonic the Hedgehog movies, and now we've got all these other movies coming at this point, video game related, and now we got TV shows, video game related, right? We got all this stuff. So it's a different time, and he feels like maybe now it could be done, but of course he's not with the company anymore, right? So it's not his call. Okay, speaking of movies, Sony is currently producing a live-action Street Fighter movie. Now, we have very limited information about it. At first, it was supposed to be directed by this one group of people, but apparently they've dropped out. We don't know what's going on.
Can Cat be Honda? It's the she was born to play that role, but she needs to lose some weight first.
With it right now. However, the targeted release is March 20th, 2026. But we have no information on cast, plot, anything. I mean, with Street Fighter, it could be anything. It could be the original Street Fighter tournament or Street Fighter 1. It could be Street Fighter 2. It could be modern Street Fighter. Like, we don't even know what it would be. We have so many Street Fighter games that the plot of this movie could be any mishmash of any of it, right? So we don't know what the hell it's going to be, how dramatic it'll be, or if it'll be based more on combat. Can you imagine? All I'll say is, every attempt to do a Street Fighter movie has not gone so well. All right? I don't know realistically how they're going to do this or pull it off. But all I got to say is they got to have Van Damme in there with a cameo. You know, whether or not he's guile or not, they got to have Van Damme in there and have some kind of a cameo appearance. It would be absolutely great. And they should somehow do a tribute to Raul Julia. I don't know how they would do it. Maybe just have him in the background on a picture or something, or statue of him in the background. But they absolutely should do something like that. Anyway, yeah, more information on that hopefully, but it's in development and no one knows much about it yet. Interestingly enough,
I fucking care. Stop saying interesting, you fucking boring dick.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, fuck off. I've been advised to check Discord for some artistic stuff. Well, a couple of interesting things on the Discord.
Okay, what is it?
Well, hold on. I'm going to share. I'll share on screen. Tacos first of all made this, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Aliens.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
It's very good.
Yes, it's Tacos as per usual. Meester shared things which I'm not entirely sure. Like, I swear, looking at these, he shared a couple of images of Derek, but he's photoshopped.
God.
He's photoshopped things that Derek is holding.
Oh bloody hell! I don't think the girls that Jackson would have a bra.
Well,
oh bloody hell!
Well, he didn't make those apparently. Apparently, these are made with someone else. These two, but he found them anyway. But he says this is one of his creations here.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a bit dark. Bloody
Get in the van.
Creepy bastard.
Little girl.
Derek the creepy bastard. Not you, Mr. Derek's the creepy bastard.
Yeah.
Just in case you're confused. No, Derek's the creepy one. But there we go. Cheers for sharing. I've not really gotten any, thumbnail style images yet. This has been blank so far.
I'm going to give that a little.
I'm going to need to find a good prominent fill face. So yeah, we'll see if we can get a good fill face between now and the end of the podcast.
Now we're going to talk about, well, hold on. One other story before we get to PC related stuff. Concord. Remember that game that they just showed off at the digital?
Oh, I thought I was talking about a fucking plane for a second. That's how fucking old I am. Like Concord is all shit at the back.
Story before we get to PC related stuff. Concord. Remember that game that they just showed off at the digital event about a month ago, and everyone was like, "What the hell is this?" Because no one was expecting this game, Concord, and then immediately following Concord, they actually showed the new Marvel game that's similar to Overwatch, and they're like, well, the Marvel game looks better than Concord, so why does this Concord game even exist? So anyway, this Concord game that apparently is going to play like Overwatch is going to have an open beta running from July 18th to the 21st, free for all players. Early access begins the 12th to 14th. Who knows what the fuck that means? So, the full game has 16 playable heroes, 12 maps, and 6 modes. Post-launch content will have seasons, but they claim they'll be fully free. You'll have single life and respawn modes as well as the, standard respawn like Overwatch play. Movement is floaty, reminiscent of Destiny or Halo, as opposed to a tight-knit movement suit shooter, like floating around shooting things in the air. Most characters have a double jump mechanic, some have a triple jump or an action-based dodge mechanic. Heroes have 2 abilities and a passive skill, but there are no ultimates in the game as of now. Each free gunner has a unique weapon and a health pool, and before a match, you have to select a small group of heroes to choose from. You could
Phil finally said unique.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Oh. Hang on. Where is it?
Well, yeah.
I'm helping.
So let's just have a quick recap of the bingo situation in terms of us trying to get a full house. As things stand, we have 4 free spaces. We've got 2 from Snorts, 1 from Burps, and 1 of our free space from Eviga's stream earlier on, when I basically bullied him into fucking playing bubbles so I could get a free space for his bingo. So technically, we're 3 away from a full house. We are 3 away from the full house. If we get 100 likes on this bingo stream, that's now a free space. Hint, hint, motherfuckers.
Yeah, hopefully Q&A will help us out.
Oh, definitely, yeah, it should do.
The game. So I don't know what that means. It's a little weird. I don't understand what they mean by that. Anyway, we'll know more about this game.
Is that close enough to what I mean by that is? It's technically different context, but...
That means it's a little weird. I don't understand what they mean by that.
What they mean by that? I guess it's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It has to be Phil saying what I mean by that is, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll know more about this game in mid to late July. If you guys are interested in seeing me play the beta, please remind me of this as it's coming up. This open beta is the 18th to the 21st. I'm not going to try to get into the early beta, the 12th to the 14th, I'll be honest. But since it is free, maybe I would give it a shot. And I'd be interested in that. I don't know. Just to see it's free. Just do a stream of it. Just to see what the hell it says, right? So let me know. And then 2 other stories today, both PC related. The first is that the Riven remake just went on sale the other day, actually. It went on sale on June 25th, and that's how I got wind of it. We had actually watched the trailer for it a couple weeks ago on my React show. And it came out, and people are saying it's great. They're actually really, really liking the Riven remake on PC. But the weirdest thing, just listen to this. If you buy the Riven remake on PC right now, it's on a 10% discount, $31.49. It's not bad for a modern remake. Full price is actually $35, so you get a few bucks off. But if you buy a bundle of the original game Riven and the Riven remake together on Steam, it's only $30.49. So you actually save $1 by buying an additional game. So I'm just throwing that out there. For those of you who are interested in getting the new Riven game, buy the bundle, don't buy the standard game. I'm going to buy the bundle. Unless over this weekend, there's an overwhelming demand that I don't play it. I think I definitely want to play it on Monday night. So I'm going to probably get the bundle and start playing it Monday night on the mini PC. And hopefully it runs well, and we'll see, but I'm excited for this. Myst was really, really good. I loved Myst. So Riven should also be good. Of course, I'm going to get stumped on puzzles and stuff, and I'm going to need help. It's fine. I'm not looking to sit here and, master 1990s point-and-click adventure games with crazy puzzles. It's more to chill and relax and have a good time together. Yes, I will honestly give it a shot to try to solve the puzzles, but if I get stumped, I'm totally okay with people helping me out, okay?
Oh, are you? Okay.
So, I'm excited for that. And then last story, and this one is actually interesting. Apparently, Hori...
Oh, interesting. Jesus Christ.
I'm so fed up with everything interesting.
I know.
Every single story so far has been interesting.
It's actually not just interesting, it's actually interesting.
Yeah, and then get to the final one. The previous stories were just fake interesting. This one's for real interesting. Serious.
Yeah.
Okay, Phil, how's that interesting?
Same company that makes arcade joysticks, the same company that makes game pads, right, for consoles. Hell, I have the Hori attachment right now on my Switch. So they have made a specialized controller for integration with Steam on the PC. This controller has 4 extra buttons as opposed to the standard button layout that you would get on like a normal controller. It actually has 4 more buttons that are supposed to be mapped to features exclusively for PC. It has Bluetooth capabilities, X input and direct input. Don't ask me what that means because I have no idea. It actually has a touch sensor and a gyroscope. Now, I don't know
Hold on. What does it not have an idea?
Input and direct input. Don't ask me what's supposed to be mapped to features exclusively for PC. It has Bluetooth capabilities, X input and direct input. Don't ask me what that means because I have no idea. I don't have an idea either. X input and direct input.
No idea. No idea.
For PC, it has Bluetooth capabilities, X input and direct input. Don't ask me what that means because I have no idea. It actually has a touch sensor and a gyroscope. Now, I don't know how many games on Steam would actually make use of that. I don't know about motion control games on Steam, but the thing is right now, if you use like the Xbox gamepad, it doesn't have any of that stuff. So it's, base gamepad but nothing else. And a lot of people are using Xbox gamepad on Steam right now. So basically, this is like a step up. However, no vibration or haptics and no microphone included. People are looking at it like it actually looks pretty interesting. And by
oh, for fucking Christ, Jad.
What I will say before Phil even fucking gives his own take and his own opinion, this is a controller which is always trying to embrace potential. It's kind of gimmicky, but at the same time they're trying to be prepared for kind of the next kind of gaming thing. We've got a gyroscope in the controller in case you need it. We have this kind of thing in the controller in case you need it. Phil, this is the sort of thing that Phil mocks all the goddamn time. He hates this sort of thing. He wants games to try and innovate. But when companies fucking show themselves trying to innovate, he'll fucking mock and ridicule them and say this is dumb and nobody wants this and why are you fucking doing it. Doesn't matter if it's to do with VR or it's to do with some strange haptic feedback thing or whatever or not. No, he complains regardless. Even though game companies and developers are all trying their best to fucking make something different and unique, he shits all over the idea. He shits all over the concept.
The way, Hori, usually their controllers aren't that expensive. So they haven't announced the actual pricing yet, but it looks like a pretty good controller if you're someone who plays PC games exclusively on Steam and you want a controller for it. You don't want to just use the base Xbox gamepad, but maybe something that has some extra capabilities. The gamepad looks pretty solid. I'm playing games regularly on PC now. It's something that maybe I would consider in the future, right? Anyway, so there you go. All right, so folks, that was a lot of news. We covered it all. What a podcast we have had so far today, right? We've covered.
It's time for the contributions. I guess this next coming. Are you ready? Are you ready for the contributions?
Fingers crossed.
M. Bison, we've covered my day off, we have covered politics, and we have covered a ridiculous amount of gaming news stories. What I will do now is get into shout-outs. Thank you to the couple people here who have already contributed. Remember, you know the deal with my streams. My goal is to hit 50 bucks.
It's a couple. It's only a couple. It wasn't just saying thank you to everyone who's contributed or thank you to all. No, a couple. He had to make sure that he went and pointed out it's only been a couple so far. Boo-hoo.
And tips by the end of any given stream that I consider it a good one. It would be great to have a well-supported stream as the first one back from break.
Who fucking cares?
Let's start. Spawn Killer did a super chat. Says, would you ever go back to Disney Dreamlight Valley? No, and there's a good reason why. All right, it's not that I don't like Disney Dreamlight Valley. I found it very relaxing for the time that we played it. The problem was, if you didn't remember, I'm not the kind of guy that has time to daily do grinding in a game like that. Okay? And what we found is once you hit a certain point in Disney Dreamlight Valley, the game is literally expecting you to play it every day. Like if you play it every day for like an hour and a half, you do all the daily grind shit the game wants you to do. The daily objectives, get the daily currency that you need to make progress in the game. The problem was, I wasn't playing it every day. I was playing it maybe every 2-3 days for a couple of hours at night, and that's not enough to do the daily tasks to even unlock the areas of the game. Like, I was locked out of areas because I didn't play it enough to earn the currency. It would have taken weeks to months to unlock a new area, and it didn't make sense. Unless I was going to sit there and dump money into the game to buy the stuff, right, which I wasn't going to do.
Has he not said update yet?
Joe, all this scratching. All this fucking scratching of his dash. He's done that 6 times.
Man, it's crazy, man, I know. What it is, it's all the toxic grease pouring out from, his every orifice in his fucking body, and he just has to fucking get strange. It's just, for God's sake. The spot on his forehead is getting less pronounced.
Oh, God, yeah.
The liver spot, or whatever, But I guess I was expecting it to be more prominent today because he's back from his day off and he usually can't drink so heavily in his day off or whatever. Sadly, it's not to be.
Really was no way to make progress without spending active time every single day booting it up and playing it. It was the very same reason my wife dumped it. She really liked it. She had it and was playing it way more than me. She got to a certain point, she's like, nah, it's just too much of it every day. Got to grind, do the same boring shit in order to go to the next part. So she stopped it too. So it is what it is.
Oh God.
Derek.
No, not Derek. No.
Yeah.
Go away, you bad man.
Derek tipped £1. Daddy Phil, if you need to cool down during Street Fighter tonight, I can fly over to your Washington home by midnight. Have you lean your head back like on May the 1st, and vigorously rub one out with sandpaper. The ropes will help cool you down.
What sort of bizarre, what sort of mental imagery is that? Thanks, Derek.
Sandpaper was needed.
Thanks, Derek, for that, you creepy little prick. Much of it, for God's sake. Thank you for the tip.
So she stopped it too, So it is what it is. It's just, in my opinion, it's a decent game for when it was out. But here we are, like 2 years later. I have absolutely no desire to go back to it. Lutace did a super chat and says, might as well use a PS5 controller. It's better for Steam. I was not even aware that if you just plug a PS5 controller into a PC that it would work.
Yeah, mine works that way.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I use my PS5 controller for fucking Steam. Well, not my PS4 controller, sorry.
Yeah, of course you can.
I don't have a PS5.
It literally says on the Steam page as well for games.
Exactly.
Like it's compatible with, PlayStation 5 controller or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that.
Of course you didn't.
There's a lot you
For me
don't know.
personally, no, I prefer the feel of the Xbox controller to the feel of a PS5 controller. So I would want to use one that's of that design. Excuse me, man.
I agree with that.
Sorry about the frog in my throat. So, yeah,
Stop eating frogs.
If you were to ask me right now, which controller would you prefer to play a game with? Xbox. I like the feel of it. I like the positioning of the thumbsticks. I like the triggers better. Like, I like everything about the Xbox controller better. I really do. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to use PS5 on PC if I could, if I could avoid it. Okay. I received the first tip of the day.
Okay, okay.
I received an $8 tip from Nico the Gamer, and they have something to say about Dark Souls. So let's get the first animation of the week on stream here. Excuse me. Thank you very much to Nico.
Fuck you, Phil.
Nope. Bruh.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so Nico says the following.
I'm just spamming buttons.
Good day, Phil and everyone. I just started playing Dark Souls for the first time. I'm getting my ass kicked. I see no hope. Everything is just stained in blood. Huge props to you for not only coming back, but becoming fluent in the nightmarish gameplay. You asked the 8-Ball if I'll beat Dark Souls. Have a great day. Oh, the 8-Ball has been retired for a year. The 8-Ball stopped working last year.
Oh, the 8-Ball didn't.
Get fucked.
I thought the 8-Ball wasn't retired. I just thought nobody cared about the 8-Ball anymore. The 8-Ball's
No, it said
retired.
it stopped with broke or something. It wasn't working properly.
Because it doesn't take care of the equipment in his room. I will know it. An $8 contribution which was wasted because the 8-Ball doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, that literally a waste.
I think if you type in 8-Ball as a command in my chat, it still works. Let's test it. I'll type in 8-Ball in my chat and see if Nightbot or Streambot or fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we win bingo?
It works, the 8-Ball says I'm going to be honest here. There we go. Good stuff. So my 8-Ball still works. My 8-Ball didn't break. Although mine is kind of temperamental because something just doesn't work after a while. But yeah, at least my 8-Ball fucking works. You can ask it anything you want, guys. Ask your 8-Ball whatever you want and I'll give you an answer.
Here, we don't have it anymore. Sadly, I haven't had like any kind of a mechanic to replace it. We've talked about it. Like in OBS, there's certain things you can do. There's a wheel you could spin that like will show up on screen. But I haven't implemented anything new because I'm basically kind of at the end of my roadmap with PC. I'm gonna, like I said, in late July, early August, at some point, I'm gonna migrate over to my wife's PC. Once I do that, likely then I will look to do some more things integrated. And maybe that will be one of the things I do. Maybe integrate a wheel spin or a die roll or something like that for a tip like this. All I'll say is this: I think everyone can persevere in Dark Souls as long as they research. Now, you may not be the kind of person that likes to research to play a video game, and if that's the case, I'll be honest with you, Dark Souls ain't for you. When I first started to play it myself, and I tried to understand the systems and all the parts of it without any help, and I just tried to kind of wing it, it was like a nightmare. It was like being tortured, because the game really doesn't explain much at all. You don't know where to go, you don't know what you're supposed to do. The gameplay is not easy to figure out. The thing is, once you learn the core mechanics of a FromSoft game, the bonfire / save point system, right? How to level, how the equipment works, how the combat works with either dodging or rolling, blocking, parrying, light attacks, heavy attacks, combos, special attacks. I keep going. The soul system, the boss system, the boss souls system that you use to get special weapons and abilities and items, because they're all the same. All of them are pretty much almost identical when it comes to the way that these games work, right? Once you get the basics down, then it's just about learning the variables for each franchise, whether it's Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, or Elden Ring. But once you figure the basics out, which could take a while and can be frustrating, it's very rewarding. Once you understand the systems, if then you take the time to go and actually enjoy all the work that they put into all their games, you'll likely really enjoy them, because that's exactly what happened. When I started, I was upset. I didn't like it. I was like, dude, it's too cryptic. I'm not someone who wants to sit here studying in order to play your goddamn video game. Your video game, it's you know, it's the modern day. Your video game should at least make some effort to try to teach the player how to play it, right? So I was pretty upset at Dark Souls at first.
We have another free space called a Snorts. The Snorts alone have given us free spaces. And we also have a free space with the bosses, who was 4, and we have a free space because of a Vega stream, which is 5. We are 2.
I didn't realize Snort was only 10 now. I'm totally out of the loop. I thought it was 25 still.
No.
Well, it's 10 free.
We're up to 30. How far behind are you?
Yeah,
we're up to 30.
I was going to say.
Yeah, so we either need Phil to say or do 2 of these things for a full house, or we can get one more free space for likes. You know, 100 likes is a free space as well, which means we only need one more thing to happen.
100 likes on it, actually.
Oh,
How many likes we got?
Apparently,
Oh,
Phil,
92. Come on, 92, guys.
there's a random Phil standing up in the future that should be coming soon. Guys, if we had 100 likes, we got a full house. That's basically it. Full house equals... you know, 100 likes is full house, essentially. As soon as Phil stands up, or says or does one of these things first.
Essentially, I had a guided tour of how Dark Souls worked. You know, I had summons showing me where to go during live streaming. And I saw the amount of content, the variety of content, the excellent bosses, and all this stuff. Then I was like, dude, I totally want to immerse myself in this and learn it. So I played Demon Souls. I did a Redemption run in Dark Souls 1. I played Dark Souls 2 when it was new. And I played Bloodborne. I kept going. Now I love them. You know, I really do. I really love the games that FromSoft comes out with. So, yeah, I would say don't give up. Yes, you will likely have to study and research. It's okay to use online guides. It's okay to use any game mechanic necessary to win. Once you actually beat the game in one method, you might want to go back and beat it in a different method to actually see how a different experience it feels. Like, for example, using melee in these games is very different than using magic. It almost feels like you're playing 2 different games in a lot of cases. So, just something to throw out there. But I feel like if you dedicate enough time and effort and you study up, you'll get it. And that's okay. You don't have to beat it by yourself. There's no one who's going to measure your performance, right? And grade you and be like, oh, you summoned, you looked up half the stuff in the game, D-. No one's going to do that. No one cares. You play it by your own means, you enjoy it, right? And then if you want to challenge yourself and go back later on and play in a different method, do that too. But I feel like people should just enjoy it first and foremost, right?
We have 100 likes on this bingo stream, guys, so not only does that mean we have a free space, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Remember to keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Welcome up, Jasper. Good cat. Oh, such a good cat. You can hear your wee sound effects, feeling all fancy as all hell. Guys,
exactly.
We are 1 away from a full house. We just need Phil to say or do one of these things, and we celebrate and get the hell out of here and enjoy some marbles. So, fingers crossed we can get that soon.
Okay.
Well, put it this way, Colleen has said that Phil stands up. We've not got it officially. We need something Phil to tick one more box essentially. But Colleen says that Phil does stand up, so let's just let him cook and see how quickly it is until we win.
Alright, fair enough. Now, I got through all the shoutouts that I have.
The fuck was that?
What was that?
It's like mini
play that normal speed. Let's do that normal speed.
Right, okay, hold on. 2 seconds.
Nice. Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Now.
This is normal.
I got...
What was that? Oh, it's so jarring going back to normal speed now. Yeah. What? Is there a fly in the reel or something? He's looking at. I don't know.
I'm just making his eyes dance.
Yeah, the corner demons are playing tennis.
What particular frame would be thumbnail best? So, which particular frame would be thumbnail best? Any particular favourites?
Go back. Just go back slowly. There's one where his eyes look a bit goofy.
They all
go
look
back
goofy.
Like there. They look a bit askew. His eyes. That's quite good.
That one. Okay, no worries. So here we go.
Yeah.
When his eyes look goofy. Sorry, that's all of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
We're getting Goofy up in here, and there's a picture of Goofy going yuck.
A glass iron. Oh dear.
Alright, here we go. And it's done kind of something strange to the chair in the background, but whatever. I'll throw that in the members Discord, and members can make of this whatever they wish. I think I'll throw the normal picture in as well, just so they got the full thing. There we go. So members, for the members that are on the Discord, they get to see that picture, and well, if they want to do things with it, if they feel artistically inclined, they can do something with it. Let's say go back to your 1.75 speed.
I got through all the shoutouts that I have so far. As I said, guys, it'd be great to have a well-supported stream, so please support the Elden Ring stream today. You know, again, hitting the tier 1 tips goal is what I'm looking for. Anything else on top of that is greatly, greatly appreciated, so thank you in advance to anyone who supports. I'm now going to open up the chat to some Q&A. So if you want to talk, tag me in the chat. If any contributions come in, I'll shout them out, and we'll go from there. How about a summer barbecue stream? Well, the problem with that would be, I don't have a barbecue. So I can't do summer barbecue. The only thing we do is like slow cooker foods, which we've done before.
You should call your dad into getting a
Well, get a disposable. Why can't you get a cheap disposable barbecue? Like, and I don't know about America, okay, but you can actually get a kind of cheap disposable barbecue for like £5, £10 in the UK. You know, it's not too expensive. You just it's like you can get oh my god, you're such a lazy
spend money
bastard.
though, Jazz. That's the problem. You got to spend money. That's the problem. So straight away.
Yeah, true. You know, a small amount of money like that. Yeah, feels. Oh, I can't do that. We don't. Oh, for God's sake. By the way, as bizarre as it sounds, we have a barbecue. But for the rare times the sun feels like coming out in Scotland, we have a barbecue ready to go. So there we go.
That's.
Or order barbecue food from a place that does barbecue.
Oh, there you go. Why do you do that barbecue stream? Yeah, I can DoorDash barbecue. Hooray!
No excuse.
Have I ever considered playing simulator games like Cooking Simulator? No. I played Flight Simulator, and that was super chill and fun, right? But outside of that, no, I never really considered. I tried the demo of Power Washer Simulator, and everyone was like, nah. And I was like, but why not? It looks fun. Everyone was like, nah. So I never played it again. Jade, how are you today? Welcome to the stream. I'm looking well. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My allergies are killing me. My nose itches, and my chin right now itches because of my allergies. So you notice why I'm touching my face a lot? It's because of my fucking allergies. So my whole face is itching. I didn't take any allergy medication today. I might have to, and my face continues to itch like this. It's pissing me off. I hate this shit.
Oh, no, not yet.
Do it, Phil. Do it now.
Have I learned any mind combos for Bison? The thing with Bison is when you hit someone with a mine, alright? Now, it is your job to get a second hit so that you can finish with EX Cycle Crusher. Because that's how you get the bonus damage for the mine.
This looks so bizarre at 1.75 speed. He looks like he's fucking tweaking.
Say it again?
You ever see that fucking old clip of like Hitler?
Oh god, that face then.
You know, I'm getting kind of vibes of Hitler Olympics, you know, high and coke or whatever.
Pissing me off. I hate this shit.
It's 1.75 speed, but look at him just doing this, leaning, and he's like can't sit still, and it's just like.
Have I learned any mind combos for Bison? The thing with Bison is when you hit someone with a mine, alright? Now, it is your job to get a second hit so that you can finish with EX Cycle Crusher. Because that's how you get the bonus damage for the mine. There's other ways as well, like for example, you hit them with the aerial fadeaway punch. I don't know what they call this, Devil's Reverse, I think. You know what the Devil's Reverse? It gets a mine explosion in it, which causes a juggle state. So you hit them with a scissor kick or a super after, which is really cool, off of just a random Devil Reverse. But yeah, so far the best Bisons, what they're doing, they hit you with the mine, then they keep the pressure on, they try to get a combo in the corner. If they land it, the EX Cycle Crusher, and from there, depending on how much meter use you have, you can either do an insanely super extended combo or a pretty decent length extended combo, either get into the hands to get the next mine laid, or into level 2 super. So,
who fucking cares?
What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? Welcome. Richard, how are you? Welcome. How do I like the lore for Shadow of the Erdtree so far? It's awful. We're, what, 15 hours in? I don't have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, I'm guessing, based on speculation of people online, and just of the minimum lore that's been in the game, it's very cryptic, and I have no idea what the fuck we're doing. Again, the lore will be good once it's exposed, but for now, 15 hours in, I have no fucking clue what's going on. And I'm paying attention, too, and I still have no fucking clue what's going on. Dentronic says, I feel like M. Bison's modern outfit is trash. They missed the mark. The thing is, they were going for a story. I don't think they really cared as much about the appearance as the story. And the story is that he's lost his memories. And, you know, he's still alive. Because supposedly he died at the end of Street Fighter V. So how the hell is he alive in Street Fighter 6? It doesn't make sense. Keep in mind, timeline-wise, it's Street Fighter V, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 6. You understand that? So basically, there was a whole iteration of Street Fighter where Bison was missing. Everyone knew he was dead. And now Street Fighter 6, supposedly he just comes out of nowhere and he's still alive. But he's like lost his memories. Cape's all torn up and shit. So who knows? But I agree with you. I like the classic outfit. I'm gonna keep going with the classic outfit for now, for sure. Yes, I'm reading item remember subscriptions. They don't really explain much, but eventually I'm sure they will.
We might get another free space at this rate, thanks to the snorts. We're 5 more snorts away from a 4th snort free space.
Oh god, yeah. Bloody hell.
Remember, as things stand, we have 3 free spaces from snorts alone, so that's free. We have 4 thanks to well, we have a 4 free space thanks to Boss being said. A 5th free space thanks to a Vega stream from earlier on, and a 6th free space thanks to you guys liking the stream for 100 likes. So we have 7 things left to tick off, but we have 6 free spaces. So and apart,
yeah, I'm just waiting to stand up.
Yeah, we're going to win because Colleen confirmed Phil stands up. We're just gonna wait to see what happens first.
Hopefully it's not going to go for his break.
Yes, there's tons of Teslas in our area. We've seen them.
Him standing up for his break doesn't count.
Keep in mind, we live in green hipster country out here.
Yeah.
So everyone literally thinks they're hip and cool if they have a Tesla. It's like, you do realize it's the most copycat, non-original thing you can do to buy a Tesla. It essentially just says that you're a fucking brainless follower. But they don't care. They actually believe that it's cool out here to have a Tesla. And then they can't charge it anywhere because all the charging stations have the cables torn out and stolen. I'm not kidding. It's actually a rampant epidemic. They started installing all these electric charging stations here in Washington State to prepare for all these electric cars. They're all vandalized. Every one of them. The cables ripped out and people are selling them.
I was trying to Washington.
So no one can charge their electric cars. Oh, let's see. Oh, no. I'm sorry, guys. My nose really itches today. It's really bothering me. I might have to take a pill. This is pissing me off.
Got a pill.
I've got a $2 tip. Your idea of a Lego stream got me thinking how far off this would be in the future. What about a PC building stream? I already told you guys, no, I don't think I'm going to ever do a PC building stream because number one, I don't know enough about modern PCs to accurately build a PC. And number two, I want to build one. If I'm going to buy one, I want to build one that's pre-made, so if it doesn't work, I got a warranty and I can fix it. Now, I bought all the components, I go to build, I build it, and it's fucked up, and now I'm responsible for this piece of junk, right? That would just be what would happen.
Like, heaven forbid Phil should ever fucking take responsibility for something. Yeah, heaven forbid that.
Exactly.
I need to be responsible? No, heaven forbid. Just like Lelouch saying, give him a pill, leave him somewhere. Yeah, as soon as Phil said, yeah, you get a pill.
Literally what, yeah.
Now, I bought all the components, I go to build, I build it, and it's fucked up, and now I'm responsible for this piece of junk, right? That would just be what would happen. I go to build it, I do something wrong, I damage it, and now I'm fucked out of thousands of dollars. I'm not gonna do that. I'm absolutely gonna buy a pre-built no matter what. I was a hobby enthusiast of PCs back in the 2000s. I built 3 custom PCs, 2 of which I had networked in my parents' house at one point, playing Unreal Tournament games over the LAN and shit. It was very fun to do back in the day. I have zero desire to become a PC builder enthusiast again. I just don't care. Okay? Jared, thank you for 24 months as a member, earning your rose gold crown here on the channel. Would you do a Trump and Biden DSP reacts debate? No. I've already said my piece on the debate. I have nothing else to say about it. It's on this podcast, it's done, and now we move on to games. What are my favorite pizza toppings? All depends. It depends on the combination. Like, for example, usually I want something that's acidic, like a tomato, right, or another vegetable like a pepper or something like that. That's really good. But sometimes you want something that's just savory, like a pepperoni with a little bit of spice, right? I think sausage could be good on a pizza as long as it's not a crazy, overpowering, greasy, or spicy sausage. Olives with a vinegary taste cut the flavor of everything else that's on the pizza and really stand out. I've had a really good Hawaiian pizza with ham and pineapple. That can work. If you have a pizza that's based on that and has the balance right, that could actually work. I've had delicious veggie pizzas that have worked. I've had pizza with clams on it, and that worked too. Clams Casino pizza, I've had that. So it all depends. There's lots of things that go well on pizza. I'm good, Jade, except my allergies are bothering me. I put eye drops in so my eyes are fine, but now my face is itching. So I don't know what I should do, if I should go take a medicine or not. I'm debating. Lady Christmas says modern PCs are like building Legos. If you follow the instructions to repair something, we mess up. But yeah, but again, the point I'm making here is when you buy a Lego set, right? What do you spend it? Anywhere between $20 to $100. If it fucks up, it's not the end of the world. If you buy a fucking modern PC with all these components and you fuck up, you've wasted thousands of dollars, and now you have to figure out what went wrong. You're probably gonna take it to a professional. It's not worth it. There's a difference between, oh, I'm a hobbyist and I spend a little bit of money to mess with something, versus, oh, I'm an enthusiast who just spent thousands of dollars to build this thing and now it's not working right. You know, that's the problem.
So,
well, just
on you go.
Well, we'll just talk to someone or look online, or I don't know, talk to where you got it from and see, like, what do you mean?
It's a crazy thing. I assume you're tearing your hair out more than you usually would, because you've just recently come into the PC gaming master race fold yourself, haven't you?
Oh, well, I have. Mine was all pre-built because I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But I was fine to admit that, and I just had it pre-built.
But
so.
What did you do? Well, you did a smart thing. What did you do that was a smart thing? You basically invested for the future and tried to get the best possible thing. You had you saved up the money.
I spent £6,000 on mine. Yeah, £6,000 on mine.
So you had the money really saved up. You treated yourself basically to the best possible gaming experience for your PC. You saved up your money. You treated yourself. You spoiled yourself, and you thought, okay, I'm going to let professionals handle the building of all. And bear in mind as well, you can also, you can install. You can also add to it if you want to improve things down the line. You know, some things aren't too hard, especially with fucking tutorials and asking people and all that shit. Like, I'm actually installing more RAM because I asked Profit. You know, Profit essentially made sure he held my hand through me trying to get more RAM installed in my PC. And it was in the end, it was a fairly straightforward process. But if you've never done it before, if you've never messed about that kind of thing. But it's one of the things where Phil, his desire to get something customized to suit his own specific needs. It's a weird thing because he still prefers consoles over everything else. I feel like he's pretended to be a PC gamer now as well because he uses a fucking mini PC once a week or whatever. But even then, it's like, I feel like a gaming computer would be wasted on Phil. I generally think it would be wasted on him.
Yeah, I've been asked what specs. It's not RTX 4900. That's one of the bits. That's the only thing I can remember. But it was proper like modern stuff. That's all I can really remember.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry. Welcome.
No. Welcome to the PC gaming master race. So after being a console player for so many years, you finally joined the dark side. So congratulations to that. But yeah, Phil just
very happy with it so far.
And Phil just be better off just probably getting some sort of expensive pre-built thing, I think, you know what I mean? Just to, and then you can just customize things here and there, or get someone else to fucking do it for him, essentially. I don't know. But, no, but he has to have his fans do it for him, of course, because why not?
Problem. If it wasn't expensive, I wouldn't care. It's too fucking expensive to fuck around. I don't know. I said, what is the obsession with building your own PC? I really don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. What's the difference between I ordered it, it showed up, I took it out of the box, I turned it on, it works, now I just set it up and I'm good within like a few hours, versus I sit here building the fucking thing piece by piece in order to save like $300, right? Like, I don't get it. I don't. Because I've done it before. And like I said, the reason I like to do it, it was my hobby. It was like a nice hobby outside of competitive Street Fighter. It was a hobby to build a PC. It was neat to learn the components and where everything goes, and, you know, this is the power source for this, how you hook this up, and we place this. It was fun. It was interesting. And you can figure it after. I don't have time for a hobby right now. I don't have fucking time for that bullshit. I don't want to be a hobbyist or enthusiast of PCs. I just want to use them to do other things. You understand? For me, the PC is a means to an end. It's not a collector's item that I can stare at and be like, oh, look what I built. I don't care. I don't give two shits about that. The Gamer says, make it a segment called Phil the Builder. You can do Lego, origami, IKEA furniture, and puzzles. Here you go.
Who fucking cares?
Wow,
well, as we said, I have absolutely no intention or money to buy any PC right now. Some people are like, oh, do Star Forge. No. Where are you getting this from? I explained to you guys. Here's what we're doing. In late July, early August, one of these times, I'm migrating from my 10-year-old PC to my wife's PC from 2017 that has literally sat in her office for 3 years untouched. Okay? It's nearly new. It's like new. Has much better components in it. All right? It's going to be a smoother run. It runs on Windows 10. I'll be able to use Steam Deck or Stream Deck. I keep getting confused. I'll be able to use Stream Deck. I'll be able to use other things integrated in that I can't do. I can upgrade all my fucking programs. I'll be able to upgrade OBS in like a year, you know? So there you go. That's what we're doing. I'm not buying a new PC or anything anytime soon.
One more shot.
He's never buying.
Well, stream the migration, that'd be rough, because how can I stream something that I can't stream? The whole idea is that I'm setting up the new PC. If it's not set up to stream, how can I stream that to you? Right? I don't have a great webcam. This is, you know, it's 1080p, but it's not great quality. No, I would be able to program or hang that out at an angle and show you what I'm doing. It would look like shit. Plus, let's be honest. When you're setting up,
Move on. We have 7 free spaces.
Hooray!
Move on. Just, I mean, the snorts alone took care of the right-hand side.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We had a free space for boss.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We had a free space because of Aviga's earlier stream today, where I basically bullied him into doing bubbles.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
And finally, we have a free space thanks to you guys liking the stream for 100 likes.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting! Anyway,
there we go. And the best part is we don't have to worry about the rest of the fucking podcast. It's done. Oh, let me go back here and make sure I update the what do you call it? The fucking prize fund. Where is it? Hold on. So here we go. So we are now at 285 buckaroos. Louch is asking, what did Aviga do?
How's present time Phil getting on?
Well, it's just, yeah. Well, so 2 seconds. First of all, Phil's he's on $20.
and by the way, my apology.
Was he? Look at his face. Look at his freeze frame for the face. He's going to apologise. What's he going to apologise for? Is he going to apologise for his allergies?
Okay. Today, guys, my allergies are really bad today. I think the pollen count's like super duper high.
Lol. So Louch is wondering what did Aviga do. I'll show you actually. I'll just fucking pull up Aviga's stream from earlier on today and I'll fucking just show you. And just ability the wee bugger into doing bubbles, I guess, as well. Let's see, where are we? Where are the bubbles? It happens during like very near the end. There's no bubbles there. It's round about here. And yeah, I'll just keep an eye on the fucking chat replay as well, just to fucking see. Yeah, bubbles happen here. So here we go. So where's me threatening him? I think I threatened him at some point here with bubbles. I can't mind where was it?
Have to mess around a little bit with combos.
Would do the
Hold on, here we go.
And try to master them. Well, I'm definitely not doing optimal combos.
I would do the bubbles, but it's time to end my stream. So yeah, get scammed.
We get to the part where he scams the guy.
It's my time. My stream's about to end anyway.
I need to get better, but
yeah, sucks to suck.
Say for day 1.
So he said that. He said that Aviga on his own stream. And then I threatened him by saying, oh well, no free space for bingo then.
Streak and rank.
Well, Reaper, he could just touch his own.
I came back from it fully and started.
Oh well, no free space for bingo then.
Watch how I derail him so easily and effortlessly.
Fine. Fine.
Nice.
You fucking win. You win, Scottish bastard.
Please clap.
You win. Fine.
Started getting tons of points. So I
I
definitely
just want you to get a free space on the bingo.
did better than what I did with the Kuma. With the Kuma, it was like I crashed and burned.
I'm powerful.
But with
I am more
Bison,
powerful
I'm doing
and
much
almighty.
better. So I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, I want Jad to win bingos. I always want him to win. He needs that free space. Also, Atlas agrees with me.
stick with him.
All that shit. Oh, that convinced him, and I just responded to them. I was like, never underestimate my power. The power to derail all that sleepy motherfucker is way too easy. I seem to have a gift for derailing him. Oh, it's just brilliant. So it's just funny. I wasn't even there. That I was hopping in and out of the stream. I was busy working as well. I think I mean. So I just hopped in and I just happened to hear no bubbles. And I thought, hold on a second, let's see if I can do something about this. So I threatened him. I was like, no free space.
I've that random screen, by the way.
Vega has
Yeah, my
inadvertently.
girlfriend. Evan's scared.
Was that sorry?
I randomly screamed while you were talking. That's when my girlfriend came and scared the hell out of me.
Oh, cool. That's fantastic. Good. Big ups to them. So there we go. And so yeah, Phil. So that's how we got the free space. Basically, Vega helped us onto Full House 3. Although we would have gone a Full House anyway, because Phil's going to stand up, you know. But we'll just say Vega fucking won it for us. Anyway.
Yeah.
Guys, the bingo's done. The bingo's won. Happy days and all that jazz. We still have one particular thing left to do though, and that is a marbles thing to try and add some more money to the bingo prize fund. We're at 285 right now as things stand. Let's see if we can get anything higher than that. Let's see if we can get closer to $300. So remember, if we win one of these impossible bingo marble maps, you know, we'll add $10 to the prize fund. So I'm going to get that set up, guys. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. So yeah, don't go anywhere, and we will be right back.
Ivega's seething rage tipped £1. Hurry up, Yahweh Jobby.
Now, right, we are back with marbles. Sadly, I couldn't do the same track as I did last time because the marbles game has had an update since then, and I could not find that track on the community marbles page. So that one we had from before, which was a pretty fun, good one, which the one we've been using recently, basically that one before, we couldn't find it. So I went with this one instead, which I have no idea how good or bad it'll be. All I know is that it's got a 99% elimination rate, and the average finish time is about 9.5 minutes. Quite a lengthy one indeed then. Before we even continue, I do notice that we had a tip from Viga's Seven Rage, and let me just replay the animation. Just in case people missed it from before.
Iviga's seething rage tipped £1. Hurry up, Yahweh Jobby.
Listen, Iviga cannot pull off the Scottish insults. He can try, but he's no got the fucking bass in his wee voice to fucking pull it off. But there you go, thank you for the tip. Right, okay, this is going to be a lengthy course. We have 153 marbles. If we have anyone complete the course, it'll add $10 to the bingo prize fund. Let's go. Who do we follow? Broside Phil. I'm going to follow Broside Phil.
Oh yeah.
So a very straightforward start to the map. It's just all downhill, and I assume it's just it's not like just a fire effect on the wall, but it doesn't actually damage you or whatever. What the hell is up here?
Is that a portal?
No,
is that a portal?
Yeah, but I think it sends you back if something goes wrong. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oops, yeah.
Well, some people die.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's.
What's the aim here? What's the aim?
How are you supposed to go? Oh,
you go inside the portal somehow, and you go along here. And it sends you up.
Oh.
No, it sends you up. Wait, who's up here? Beamer. I think we're following Beamer. I think you might get sent up here. You might get sent up here.
Oh, so the portal up there.
Beamer's made it. No, they haven't. Yes, they have.
Oh, I went over. Oh, no, I think it's right. Yeah, it's still in.
Beamer. No, they did shortcut. They missed. No, they did.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, poor Beamer.
Oh, I'm so confused. Sclerotic.
Yeah, I don't know where.
That didn't go to plan because you're meant to get bounced backwards.
Yeah.
But they got another chance to try again.
Oh, Hamlet. I'm missed the yoga.
This is very awesome. What happens afterwards then?
We carry on, I guess. So, your ghost. Oh, I missed it. Just barely.
Yeah. Look at this shit here. This fucking little narrow ass course, and there's a block and another block.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that a shortcut? I don't know.
Is there a finish? Where's the finish? Is it in here? What the hell is this crap?
Someone's there. Oh, Hamlet, is he in? Oh, Hamlet is way in the lead.
I don't know how the hell Hamlet got there.
Oh.
And now he's
here.
There's
portals all over the place. So. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. Okay, he's leading, I think. Yeah.
Next who's also around there, I think. Or did it fall through?
No, Spanrag. Taken. Okay.
So I think Hamlet is So I'm going to follow Hamlet for a while and watch them batter into that thing. But I think they're trying to break through that, I think.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah.
They're trying to break through the bottom ones so they can get through the bottom ones.
Yeah. Then get through.
To then go through here and then. I am so confused. So Hamlet bounces after that and bounces down there. And
still too high again.
No one's like, where's the finish? Let's just fucking examine like the finish line. Just let me shut up.
Yeah.
You said yourself there's portals.
Yeah, it's all over the place. There's no way you can end up.
So tell me, is it here?
Is it through that? Or is it in that? Is it in there? In this one here?
What the hell?
Well, it's me. I'm there. I'm probably gonna die, I think, but no, I'm way back and way behind the wall.
You.
Yeah,
there's your name back there for the wall.
Way in the back.
I am so confused. Are you stuck? Why are you here?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, go and see. Go and visit me.
Don't mind me, everyone. Just keep fucking. I think you're actually.
Right. What the hell am I doing?
You might be stuck.
Have I even got out the start yet? Oh, dear me. It's like all the last time all over again.
There's not even a portal back here.
I'm moving. I am moving.
Get your ass.
Guess I got launched.
Who the hell? Oh, yeah, true. This thing can send you back. like this thing here.
Yeah,
Up here. This thing can fire you backwards. So that's probably what
yeah.
happened
All
to
right.
you.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's,
Well, I guess I'm out.
so let's go next door again. I don't know. So
There's only about half the people are left. So anyone getting anywhere?
yeah, we have 78 marbles left. We've got people still trying to throw themselves against this block here. But
Oh, there is a gap. Someone made it.
Well, I don't know if someone made it
too
or
high.
not. Because, like, well, where are they? I don't think someone made it, but I think someone broke it, if that makes sense, and then got back down.
Yeah. But they didn't quite. That dude. Yep.
Like, they probably like, hit the upper portions and then dropped down on top of one of these blocks.
Like,
So
fell on it. Yeah.
Because they're all going too high. They're all going way too high.
Oh, no! I shot it.
He's
Midnight. I
overshot it, and he's not going to land kindly either now.
No. Never mind.
See, look at them all. Just the trajectory's just off.
Yeah, they keep. Yeah, I don't
You can see
quite
we
know what you need
leave
to
the
do.
camera here essentially, and just wait for someone to go through.
Yeah. Oh, Tick. Oh, Tick's what happened?
Well, there we go.
Oh, I think he fell off.
No,
In
no,
the
he's
portal.
here.
Is that first
Wait,
happened?
is this a good thing
Oh,
or a
okay,
bad
yeah.
thing?
Oh,
We
sure.
don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. Oh, he's been fired somewhere, I think.
Winston trying to speedrun, didn't work.
Yep.
Tex got portaled up
Ferengi
here.
pill down there.
He got pulled up here.
Oh.
I think he fell through the ball. He's
think you're
inconsequential.
fine.
Tex, okay, so Tex is getting fired through the portal here.
Died
now.
anyway.
These portals here are firing Tex through again from down here. If you keep an eye on here, you'll see Tex. Actually, I think it's this one. I think Tex goes through the top here. Look, keep an eye down there for Tex. He's not fucking gone in the middle yet. He's spinning around in circles forever.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure. I mean, I feel certain. Yeah, there he goes. So basically, he
Yeah, I think you're supposed to get over. You have to get all the way over. Yeah, you have to get all the way to that end
through
bit
here.
there,
So
I think.
yeah, so that's it. Basically said it's a get out thing. So he's trying to get over to here.
Yeah, then you land on there. Yeah.
To try and
then
fall
you
through this
plunk
pinko
your way
style
down.
thing.
Yeah.
So is anyone else making it?
Oh, no, still not.
Nah, he's just making it through.
Bloody hell.
So we have 70 marbles. Hold on, what's happening here? Why
Have I got anywhere? Have I made any progress?
why do we have a huge collection of marbles in one spot?
Oh dear, what's up in there? Oh dear. Okay. Oh dear. Have they got? Oh no, they've gone. Oh no, one of them got stuck. Oh dear.
This is impressive.
That's a shame.
Kaneki
great.
J, I'm blaming. I'm blaming you.
It was me in the
Kaneki J.
back. I just saw my name. Right in the back of it there. I just saw it. Oh well.
Yeah, let's see Tex try and get through us again. Nah, they're going to the side. Well, they make. Nah, they don't. This is challenging. Although.
Yeah, I see myself in the back, right at the back of that group. I thought, of course. There I am. Yeah, there I am, right there.
Right next to big fucking cheer.
Yeah.
And this
And little
fucking
shadow
Yusuf parallelogram, Yusuf with radiator fluid, having a great old fucking time. That's an incredible fucking bottleneck.
Oh, I thought
Nah,
Dips had a chance there.
I think Dips fell to the doom.
I died. Oh, got. Oh no.
Nah, it's just, I mean, you need a good.
Usually centre, I guess.
Yeah.
Have a chance. Yeah.
So we can follow Tex if you want, just to see what it's like from
Yeah,
a
sure.
direct perspective.
Yeah, go on, let's do it.
Well, you hurry up and get down the hole.
Get in there, hurry up. Oh, my
Alexander's
God.
died as well. They fucking missed it altogether.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck me, it takes forever just to get down.
My Christ. I know.
Look at how long this takes.
Oh, come on.
Point in this year.
As bad as me.
It's like one of those like perpetual motion machines.
Oh,
There we
nearly.
go.
Right on the bit. There we go. And then, it's quite
That's actually
centred.
not
Oh,
bad.
that's
That's
could be
not
good.
bad. That's pretty good.
Oh.
Is that progress? So he's going to the side. He's going left. He's
Going.
going left. He's going left. He's going
Oh,
left.
he's
He's going
finished
left.
someone.
He's going left. He's going left.
Oh.
He's almost at the end as well.
Oh, no. Oh, got
There's too
it.
much left. There's
Oh,
too much
no.
left. And
So
he's dead
close.
altogether. He's dead
Oh,
altogether.
no. Oh, Ticks. Got it.
But Michael is here, I think. I'm not sure. Is he here? No, he's not. He's at the cannon. For God's sake, there are so many more. Sticky Man is maybe. No,
Oh,
Sticky
people
Man's
made it there.
gone. Nah, he's dead. Broadside Phil's made it though. And Michael Evans. We have
Yeah,
two ones.
a couple of people just got through.
Yeah,
oh, no.
but they're about
It's
to
going to go over, I
fall.
think.
And Bro might. No, they're both dead.
Oh, no, they're in the thing.
And Michael fell through
They're
pretty
in the
quickly, which is
funnel.
good. So, oops.
Yeah.
Broadside fell quite centred.
Oh, no, again.
Nah, it's going to the side.
Yeah. Where's the side now?
I wish we could fucking move these bastards somehow.
Yeah, it's just going to look jiggle. Yeah, unfortunately, if the people in the front die, I have to call it.
Michael's not making it. He's getting teleported. Broadside Phil just stays on, but he's down. Basically, we're down to our last three, I feel like. And with Lima Whiskey, trying our best to get through. And Broadside Phil and Michael Evans as well.
Oh no, he's fell out.
Gone, so, yeah.
Yeah,
this is a tough one.
It's a very tricky one, yeah.
I'm very curious to see what else happens past this point. I feel like we need to give it another go, because like this situation happening, I imagine it's a freak one-off. I mean, how many marbles are here, for God's sake? There's like, well, we can guess. It's like, well, we just lost Lima.
Yeah.
We've got 63 marbles here. Because a 64th marble, Michael Evans, is here. He's a last 63 marble, and he's down there.
Oh dear.
Oh
my god. Takes the turn to just a game.
This is going to be
brutal. Yeah.
I mean, I might as well just kind of leave it hanging like here. Might as well frame this accurately and then just chill. Oh, bloody hell.
I can see the guys in the...
While we wait for the outcome of this, whether Michael makes it or not, whatever, do we try again with this course, or do we change courses for his next run? What the hell?
Either way, I'll be getting off after this run finishes, so it's up to you.
Did you see that thing flying on the right-hand side?
Oh, I think, it was just like a little, like a ghost thingy.
Yeah, like, what the crap was that crap?
I think it was just part of the...
Where did it come from?
Run straight quickly.
Michael is going too much to the side. He's going to fall off again, probably.
Yeah,
and he'll get foot in there as well. There we go, yeah. Where's that ghost thing? Oh, bloody hell. Michael's pretty centre this time. Michael's going to make it, I think.
Oh, come on, Michael. Go on, son. Oh, is he in? I think he's in. I hope. Yeah, he is.
Right,
well done,
have
Michael.
Progress. Bouncy, bouncy.
Okay.
Like be ghosting
It's all
again.
on you, Michael.
Portal.
Oh, yeah, which way are you supposed to? Oh, which way's gone? Oh, no.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, no. You've got to land. Oh, he's still going, though. He's going to get it again.
You got quite fortunate, I think.
That's good. Oh, okay. You got to land right side, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's it. I think that's what you want.
But you can hop the wall, I think, if you're not careful.
Oh, is that good?
We have advancement. We have progress. We have
okay.
a spiral.
Yeah, and then a portal at the bottom there.
I'm going to just follow him clearly, because I mean, might as well stick him like glue. What? Wait, we're back again?
What was it putting back? It's putting back. Why are you supposed to get out of that? Are you supposed to just overshoot the spiral? I guess.
I think you might have to. Yeah, I think
why are you supposed to manage that? Oh, yeah. How are you supposed? That's ridiculous.
Well, I think you're meant to just obviously derail yourself with that speed boost and a good angle, and then filter down here.
Yeah.
And then so that's what it is.
Very tricky though.
At least it doesn't take a massive amount of time. It's it's away from that portal there, so it's not too lengthy a process. So speed boost. Fuck.
And then it's not much of a boost, is it?
Yeah, fucking me, man. We're gonna give Michael Evans a good try. We'll let him have a go.
Yeah, I'll give him 10 more attempts. I think I'll have to say goodnight. I think.
Jesus.
So it's 10.
Right.
9.
Well, I mean, this is 10.
Oh. Okay, fine. 10 here. Yep.
Wee. Fucking wee.
9.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, no, you've got to just get dead center, I guess. Then you don't hit the wall.
It's a tough one. And here we go again. It was a wee bit close to going over the edge. I felt like.
What's this, 7? I've lost count already. So 7 now.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no.
It's actually close a wee bit. It feels like it is close, but yeah, I think we might be doomed.
Yeah.
So I mean, all we need them to do is just to kind of break free of that, and then they would filter down here. They go down here, through here, up the elevator, and up again, and they would pop out here. This is where they'd pop out, and they'd teleport to here. This would fucking teleport.
I assume that's for further on, isn't it? Like you go down there, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what happens here. Okay, also you want to aim for a
Yeah, I assume. Yeah. If you fall down, I assume you get teleported back to that bit and you try again.
This must be the finish.
And then whatever after that.
Oh
yeah, I think so. That's the ring there. Yeah, I see that's what it is. That's the ring, like the finish ring. I would assume. Maybe not.
Let's keep
if we've lost count, they'll just say 4. Yeah, just say 4 more.
What maniac created this map? This was made by somebody called Tiff Gaming.
Yeah.
This is brutal.
Go on, Michael.
Right. Okay. 3 more goes, eh? 3 more goes. 2 more goes. Speaking of which, can I speed this up? Hold on, is there any ways? Nah, there's no real.
Find that now.
Nah, no real way to speed up. There's things here, like there's controls here, but it's like slow mo. There's a whole bunch of things that are slow mo.
That's the opposite of what we want.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, last one. Ah, never mind.
I don't think it's happening.
Well, right, last one after this one, and then that's it. Yeah, then I'll just play the sad one, and then I'll
yeah.
Here we go. This is the final one. If he doesn't get it here,
it's
never mind.
It's cursed. It's cursed. I think
dear,
just say like we're stuck in perpetual motion. That's a write off that one. You got a bail.
There's that one. Yeah, that'll go now. I think. Yeah, Gotham's been.
No worries, man. Cheers for joining us for the bingo stuff or whatever. You know, sad that we couldn't get. You got a full house at least. You know what I mean? So there you go. It's something at least.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that.
No worries.
Yeah, that's good being back. Cheers for having me again.
No worries, man. I'll catch you later on. Cheers for being a guest. And yeah, cheers. Thank you very much. So have a good night and enjoy your weekend.
Night all. You too.
We go.
Bye.
Cheerio. There we go. So there's thank you very much to Brad Burnian for joining me for the call. Good stuff indeed. I'll just make sure I've ended the call at my end as well. Just because I was there we go, it's disconnected. There we go, good stuff. Cool stuff indeed. Right, so that map was a write-off. My bad. Let's pick something different, shall we? Let's pick. What about a 66-minute long map? I am, of course, kidding. I'm picking this one. Hopeful of greatness. Hopeful of greatness. It just fills you with hope and greatness. So I'm not even going to waste time. Let's just get straight into this new map. And wow, it's a bit fucking laggy there. This looks like a straightforward map. This looks like nothing strange or unusual about it whatsoever. Let's follow BR Joe because they are in the lead slightly. We are saying goodbye to Tradidas and Scorpion and Purple Arcade and a whole bunch of others because there are gaps on the side of these sometimes, which will make you fall. But BR Joe has done quite well to avoid the gaps so far. And he's also avoided a springy thing bouncing up from the floor. And now we have some Plinko style thing. Oh, look at gang of wolves. Is it explosives? No, BR Joe's gone. That's unlucky. Let's follow Timmy 2 instead because they are now in the lead. And they were in the lead and they're gone. So who should we follow instead? We'll follow Big Fucking Cheater and Meester, shall we? Both of them are okay. On the other side, you got MRC Midnight, and who else is that over there? Oh, Meester, you. No, wrong button. Wrong button. There you go. Meester survived that, and he survived that. Is there anything more sticking out? So let's hold on. Meester, I think, is in the lead right now. Yeah, Meester is the lead in marble. MRC Midnight not far behind. We still have 14 marbles left alive. Oh, that's a bad bounce for Meester. That's a very bad bounce for Meester. Unlucky Meester. You get fried, but MRC Midnight is overtaken, but the time has not been right. Chris George with the most epic bit of timing to make it across that bridge. but they can't. They have repeated defeat, kind of, but they've not done it really. So we're gonna let Chris George fall. We're gonna, yeah, I guess it's looking bad. This is looking very bad indeed. Yeah, Ferengi Phil is also gone. The finish is over there as well. The finish is within sight. Top 6. The time is not great. You're dead. Let's just follow well and oh, they're gonna die. Yeah, well, that was a lot quicker, that course. Let's try that one a few more times, shall we? That I feel is a very possible course. It's tough, it's challenging, there's quite a few death traps and all that jazz. But still, it is possible. And let's follow this Optimist. Let's not follow this Optimist anymore. Let's follow D-Dog and Chad Bass instead. Oh, these marbles dying straight away. Let's follow Chaotic One. Because they were annoyed. Let's follow Tix Animate. Oh, for God's sake, every time I follow someone, they fucking die. D-Dog. No pressure, but never mind, you're gonna die. Fuck. And the Sword of Sky, you're dead. Damien Anderson, you're dead. Everyone's dying. Follow Meester, follow Meester. Follow Meester. Meester's back here. Can Meester survive and stay on? He has stayed on. Meester actually is winning right now. Damien Anderson not far behind in the other lane. You got Booper Flobber on the far side. Meester though has made it back to this point in time. This was as far as Meester got last time, but he did not manage to time it well. Getting down this part. He has now made it further than he had last time, so congratulations to Meester for that. The timing here though I think is not great. That may have helped him slow down, but it's not enough. It's not enough, and Meester has gone. Let's follow never mind. Let's follow the new daddy, Barrett Wells. Fucking never mind. Diablo Lord of Darkness, let's follow you. Never mind. Wobbly, let's follow you. That's an awkward bounce, but it worked out, kind of. This kind, nah, that's not good at all. That's not good. We only have 2 marbles left. We have 1 marble left in Bacon. Bacon's fried. Every time I see Bacon, I use that joke. I want to believe this is possible. I want to believe we can do this. I'm going to do this a few more times. This is a short course, it doesn't take too long. I think it's definitely possible. I think we'll give this one 5 goes. This is our 3rd go on this map. We've had 2 so far. I'm going to go for 5. Feeling generous, feeling quite good. We'll have 5 tries at this particular course. So let's follow Kaneki J. MSC Midnight not far behind. This game does not like the star symbol, so I put a question mark instead for MSC Midnight's name. Who is now stampeded into the lead. But we're about to hit the explosive barrels. The Mad Max does not care about your barrels. Genome Gaming has gone ahead into the lead. This is Barchification not far behind. And a whole slew of marbles are falling to their doom. The timing just spot on there from Genome Gaming. Oh, Meowmix though might not have patience already got stopped by the bar thing, the thing poking out. Can Genome Gaming make it further than anyone else has? Nope, they can't. I shouldn't know if I can speak. The furthest we've made it essentially is somebody crossing the platforms 1 time. We've had 1 successful crossing the platforms and got somebody stuck in a 2nd one. Oh, that's bad. But it's somehow worked out for Meowmix, kind of. Damice is making it over. Damice is crushing it. Damice made over both of them. Did a good bounce, they're in. Damice has made it further than anyone else. And is there anyone else there? Is anyone else here? Not just Damice. Damice has made it further than anyone else. The finish is down there. Is there any more death traps? Potential death traps? I think they're going to make it. I don't want to speak too soon, but what happens down here? Oh, you might need to land on a bucket to survive. You might need perfect timing. Well, let's have a look-see here and see how Demise does. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You need to land on a bucket to make the finish. After all that. After all that. Oh well. We'll try again. Two more. At least we saw the finish. It was our best attempt yet. Who should we follow this time? Good old JR. By God. I see JR, just think fucking, you know, the commentator, you know. Steve the Dead. Bad back and all. Leading the charge. On yourself, Stevie boy. I still need to invite you to bingo one time as long... I keep thinking to myself, could Steve handle a fucking like 3-hour bingo stream or something with his back the way it is or whatever? I want to... Whoa, JR's fucking gone. By God. As long as my witness, he is broken in half. And all the marbles are now falling by the wayside. I'm trying to get to the next winning marble, but they're all dying. What about Lewis Martins? You up here? Hi, you are. So we have Dutch, Hulk Smash Gaming and Lewis Martins crossing over at the same time. We have some people throwing themselves to the doom. Quite a lot of marbles are making it across the bridges, I'm seeing. I assume this course is quite, yep, pretty same. Lewis Martins is the lead marble right now. Good stuff indeed. Oh, the timing just about okay for Lewis Martins. The Mad Max, not as lucky. Ireland and Bjorn are both gone as well, but Lewis Martins, good timing. It should be okay. No, they're not. Fuck balls and fuck shit and arse. Dutch Hulk, no, never mind. Damien Anderson. That timing is not terrible. That is acceptable timing. This could be good. Damien Anderson's made it. We will have somebody to have a go at these platforms, assuming they don't fall out unluckily. Damien Anderson is our only hope. So yeah, we'll just follow you. All eyes are on you, Damien Anderson, as we go down this fucking chocolate chip cookie fucking path of destruction and despair. So yeah, you're gonna fall down one of these wee holes and go down this old grinder thing. And then... So close! Damn it, I thought I had it. We try one more time. This will be our final attempt. The golden spoon.
Spoons, eh?
I'm sorry?
As well timed, the golden spoon is just going. And they're all fucking dying by the wayside. Fuck me, battery exhausted. Let's follow you. Battery exhausted is in the front running marble right now, and they're about to, well, they're just speedrunning it. That's one way to avoid explosive barrels. And then you hit the wall. I never realised there was a wall here. I never realised this was killing so many people. This explains a lot. I just thought it went from this to like this part. I completely wasn't aware this part here in the middle was killing so many people. But yeah, we are down to a very small number of marbles left. BST just got knocked off by Dimmick. But we'll keep an eye on Jim R6 and Bacon. Well, while he's getting bartered away, nah, it should be fine. Winston is beating them to the punch, and they will be the first ones through to attempt the very last part of the challenge to try and navigate this awkward bit. That's really... Well, Jim R6 perished, but Winston managed to get a little bit of a lucky break. That might work out well for Winston. Bacon's not fucking had any joy. But Winston managed to get a little bit of a reprieve here until he got fried. And then you're dead, and you're dead, and everyone else is fucking dead. Jodie Taint is dead. Cell Shader dead. Dimmick is our last hope. And Dimmick is dead. That was a bit of a flat finish. Balls. One more. Screw it. That was a crap final round. That was a crap final round. We can't have that as a final round, for fuck's sake. It was terrible. When rounds 3 and 4 were very exciting, someone got to the very fucking end and it was like, oh, last gasp and jumping and just fucking... Nah, we can't just fucking have somebody die halfway through the fucking course and just say, oh well. Fuck me, as soon as I start following, okay. Who should we follow here? Who are we following now? I think we're following Div Hour right now. As they're hugging a bunch of marbles. Right, good thing for people in the back is that they will avoid it. I was going to say the good thing is they'll avoid explosions because people in front will activate them. Well, if everyone's trying to get through at the same time and there's no space to go anywhere, they're naturally going to get fucking bumped off the edges and die. Let's catch up to Nevermind. Why did I catch up with anyone? There's a fall of people that just die. What about you? What about you, Guy Brushwood? Guy Brush Fleetwood. We'll follow you, shall we? Who's all left alive? Quite amazingly, Agent Proper is alive. Usually the first one to die. Oh, I was alive still, but I'm dead now. And you're gone. Who's next? No, you two are gone. Toxics, you're gone. Presidents, you make it kind of, but you're getting bounced up. Will you survive? Will you land? You have. Guess we'll follow Presidents. That's some good timing actually. Presidents is going to make it. Hooray! Everyone else I think is about to die. Barrett Wells is still alive, but I'm not sure how long for. We have 2 marbles left. President XT's Locomotive Shed and Barrett Wells. Barrett Wells might make it as well, who knows? We're keeping an eye on it. And they're gone. President XT's Locomotive Shed is our last and only hope to try and get an extra $10 added to the bingo prize fund. And great start, they missed their holes. 2 big massive holes in the ground for him to go through, and they fucking fly past both of them. So let's see, will they land? Oh, they were so close, I thought they had it. I thought they had it. No, no more. We're done. We gave it a good try. We had more goals than planned, and sadly it was not to be, and we couldn't win the bingo and all that jazz. So there we go. We're done. Guys, I do appreciate you all being here. I certainly hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you all enjoyed the bingo and all that jazz. I am going to wrap things up there. I do hope you all enjoyed yourselves, as I said, and thank you very much for supporting the stream. Thank you very much for keeping me right in the family on the card and everything. But yeah, thank you to Brad Burnian for being my guest as well. And yeah, he got to win a bingo for once. He started the bingo stream before he started going live. Brad's like to me, I'm cursed with bingo. The last few bingos I've been a guest on, it hasn't won. And lo and behold, he managed to fucking break the losing run. He got a full house victory today, and we got it quite emphatically. You know, so right as a Q&A, not long started, you know, that was it, one and done. So yeah. Guys, I will be back on Sunday for some more bingo antics. It'll be the final bingo stream in a month. I will be joined by D-Dog and the Vega, probably. And yeah, it should be chaotic, that. And yeah, remember, regardless of what happens on the bingo, win or lose on Sunday, we're going to have a marble race. And we're going to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $285. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it your Friday. I hope you enjoyed your Saturday as well. I'm going to end how it always ends by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So thank you once again, thank you once again, guys, for joining me for the bingo antics. And yeah, I'll catch you on Sunday. But until then, have a good one. And goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.